what type
on
of
my
coffee
end.
was it?
It was French vanilla.
Hey,
It was one of those cappuccino things. The little cups.
scrumptious.
It was really good. That's the
Alright,
only
I
coffee I can drink because.
just went live again now. Let's see if it works.
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Hey, yeah, you're live. Let's go.
All right,
Yeah.
bet. Let's everybody say everything you said the exact same way.
Fuck
Yo, happy
that.
birthday to every
Hey.
person watching
No.
the stream. This isn't. Send this to all your friends on their birthday because we want to say happy birthday to them. This is a video, or this is a live stream. So if it's your birthday now,
I
this
was
is
just
great. But it
kidding.
will be turned into a video, so that means you can send it on any day and it will count. It means we're courteous.
You
Yes,
sound like
bro.
you belong on a
Or you
podcast,
could-
bro.
You
I
could-
sound.
you
I
could
Yes,
use
bro.
the-
You
Like
got
he
a
was
podcast
he was
voice.
born to
Hey.
podcast, bro.
Yes.
He was
So
born
make
to
sure
podcast.
you share this with all your friends. Happy birthday.
Think- yeah, if you don't,
Share
we'll
Hey.
find you.
You're a loser.
It's your
reason
Lisa.
to love
It's your
me.
birthday. Happy birthday, Lisa.
Yo, what's
No,
up,
it's a terrible
Lisa,
name. No, don't use that
Eric,
name. No,
Alex,
stop.
Don't forget
Quad.
John.
Calvin. Hey, Calvin. Happy birthday.
Reginald.
Calvin.
How you doing,
Gerard.
Chief? How's the Queen?
Hey. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
I'm just
So
making
it's
sure
working
people
now
are aware.
properly, right? Like it actually shows me as live and shit now for
Yes,
everybody.
sir.
Everybody's okay. I'm just making sure.
Yeah, sure.
What you mean? Yeah, sure, bro. Hey, look. So because we have two Seans, one is just Sean is Capcana, and Saint Sean is of course Saint Sean. All right,
Saint
Yes.
Jean.
Saint
That's-
Sean. There's a
It's
difference.
actually Saint-Saëns, but we don't need to get into it just because I'm named after a post-romantic composer, Camilla Saint-Saëns. I mean, I know,
Sean, shut the
we're
fuck
gonna-
up.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. People call me Sean. Like, at least you put in the effort to say like Saint Sean.
Hey,
You can
I was
refer
the
to-
one who told him to call you.
thank you very much, Zaz. Very much,
Hey,
bro.
like, shut the-
I see
Nobody
you there
says
with the
Sean
host.
Saint, which is I'm really surprised. People always like the hyphen is what gets the people. They're either like Sean or Saint-Saëns.
Look,
or-
Yeah,
Sean,
it's
if
much
I try
easier
to
to read it
say
as Sean.
your entire name,
Sean.
it literally becomes
Sean, Saint
a mess of
Sean's.
SH sounds.
Yeah, because I'm a slippery little snake.
I also can't say
I'm not-
SH
alright.
sounds right after each other.
Oh
That's
yeah,
like
do
the-
it.
Sounds like
the-
I'm
The Sally
Sean,
sells
Saint Sean.
seashells. Fucking.
It's
seashells by the seashore.
Saint-Saëns.
What the?
Saint-Saëns. It's French. Sean Saint-Saëns.
Seashells by the seashore.
Hey,
All right, let's ignore my name. Let's ignore my name. We have to talk about VR.
Yes,
Fuck
we
Yes,
are.
yes.
Get 'em.
Evolution of
The
VR.
evolution of
Where it's
VR,
headed.
bro. Look,
Yeah,
so,
evolution of
what about that Virtual Boy?
yes, I was
Oh
just about to
my
talk
God.
about
Different
that
like layers of red.
because I
literally
actually
give
had
you
that
retinal
when I was a
cancer.
kid.
Oh
I
my
remember
God,
that.
dude, that's
Yes,
bug.
I had it. It was like a thing with two legs, and the front was black, and I think the back was red.
Yes, sir.
And when you actually like, I would sit in the kitchen, like it would be on the
You could
table, I would be
smell
in the
your
chair.
eyeballs.
Yeah, and I would put my face in it, but the whole game just looked like orange and black inside the screen. Like it didn't have color, you know what I mean? It wasn't multicolored. It was just like orange and black or red and black. I
It's
can't
like
remember.
strapping a Game Boy to your face.
And I
instead of
was-
5 shades of green. It's like, yeah.
And I was playing a
I know.
some Wario game where it was like
Wario?
Mario. It was like Mario, like a platforming thing, but you were playing as
Mario.
Wario instead of Mario.
Mm.
Yo,
It
I
was the
love how you
weirdest
say
thing.
Mario.
Mario?
Mario.
Mario?
Marion.
It reminds me
Mario.
of the. Have you seen the meme where it's like
the big
an
debate
English
is it
person?
Mario or Mario?
The English person's like stand, and then it's like U.S. pronunciation goes stand. It's such a great meme. That's all time favorite. All right, yeah, we're talking about VR. What do you want to
Yeah,
talk about
VR,
or
bro.
about?
It's just.
Will
Will
the
we
end of the
see?
video
will we
is,
Yeah, real quick.
did like 3 sections.
um,
Like evolution of VR, educational purposes of VR, and does it turn you gay?
yo?
Are we talking about femboys?
We're talking about everything. Straight boys too.
lot of my
When
homies
they
are
s-
femboys.
Mm,
when they when they see when
Can't
when straight
say-
boys see their homies in sexy avatars and they find their homies attractive.
Oh, so
talking
then
about-
did y'all see that episode of Black Mirror where that actually happened?
Yo, yeah.
What?
Zaz,
Black
I
Mirror,
just want to
Is
say,
that
have you
is that an
seen
example?
the
Hey.
new role in the boys, which is like straight but femboy?
No.
Really?
Oh,
What?
Yeah,
what
it's,
the fuck? That's not
Wait, who is it?
I could
yeah,
get
it's
in
like
on
you're
that.
straight, but then there's also some femboys that make you lose.
Mm,
I don't know about that.
No,
Can't say I relate.
that's not how it
Damn,
I
works.
realized I
bro.
wasn't following you. with
That's just bisexual
Oh,
with
thank
extra
you.
steps.
Saint
That's
Sean.
literally
Maybe,
people
yeah.
Saint
I
Sean.
did I
definition
say
of
that I
am
condone the
bisexual.
definition? I just
So,
said it exists.
when
I
people
don't
think they're
not
straight and find
condone
out
it.
they're actually pansexual, is that what we're talking about?
But like
bi.
virtually.
I mean, if we
But,
want to
like,
get into
through
this topic,
virtual.
I can go hard with what I learned from Walter Huggs, the behavioral
Sure, we can
biologist.
Walter's
fucking-
wonderful.
we can start out
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
VR.
Wow,
Love
that'd be
Walter.
hard.
All my
Love
homies love Walter.
So Walter has done a bunch of studying. He's a behavior biologist, so it looks on like how animals like do it and everything. And his job is to study people in VR and everything. And
Mhm.
one of his main topic of research, which has been very difficult for him to actually get funding for, because it's very like kind of taboo when you looked at like, because research is kind of done based off the political spectrum, like if it benefits the right or the left or stuff like that. 'Cause that's usually
Yeah.
where it kind of
Right.
eventually gets used for political purposes. And the idea that Walter is basically trying to study, which is very taboo, is that you are not born as one, or you're not born as straight, you're not born as gay. Sexuality is actually fluid; it can change through experiences and everything like that. And
didn't know all
his
that.
entire thing was researching into what's it
makes
called, VR chat. Because if you think about it, like the 5 stages of VR chat it's literally talking about how it turns straight people into people who are people gay or bisexual, and everything.
Yeah,
And
I've
if we
heard
were
of
to
the
go off
5 stages.
Yeah, and if we were to go off the original definition of what like most people usually associate, the idea would have been, oh well, they're always bisexual, they just didn't know it. And then Walter's like, you can become one or another depending on your experiences in life. And for context, for those who don't know, I got something in my eye. All right.
You should have had them sunglasses on, dude.
I should have had my glasses to protect me. The
it's- but it's-
sunnies needed to protect me.
But it's night.
Yeah,
So we're-
the 5 stages of VR chat are like, the first stage, you're just playing VR chat and everything. You're attracted to girls and girl avatars. The second stage is that you wear girl avatars and you sexualize yourself. That's the stage I'm.
Bruh, I wear
Oh.
girl avatars
Man,
all the
Louis,
time.
stage
Yo,
two, bro.
my
True.
man.
Hey. That's
I wear
flavor
girl
in the
avatars
chat.
all the
Boys over
time.
flowers.
Yeah, you're stage 1 though. If you were to start wearing guy avatars and sexualize yourself, then you would be stage 2.
You're stage 1.
Oh,
Well, that's for memes. Plus, the only guy avatars I have are characters I simp for.
Same. And then girl avatars. Girl avatars I have are characters I simp for. Okay. Stage 3, I believe, is you are attracted to, like, you're willing to ERP and engage in relationship stuff with a girl avatar if it's mute and you don't know if it's a guy or a girl. As long as they're like mute and everything, it's a girl avatar. You're still willing to do.
We're
stuff like
starting to tread dark waters at stage 3, bro.
As long as you don't
Yeah.
say, as long as you don't say no. I don't care.
Stage 4 is you're fine if it's a dude and they talk and everything, but they're in a girl avatar, and you also like don't mind fucking
it's
about
fine.
with your homies as long as one of them's in a girl avatar, like, or the person you're doing is in a girl avatar. But it can be your homie just be like, yo, chief, yo, you got this, and stuff. And then
Nice
stage
ass,
5
guy.
is, it doesn't matter if they're in a guy avatar or a girl avatar. It could be a dude in a dude, or it could be one of your homies in a dude avatar, and you guys will like ERP, or
Is that where
Wow.
2 people that we know
Yeah,
very
VR
well
chat not
are
dark.
at, but not really?
send me a
Oh,
DM
God.
and I can confirm.
Mihi.
Oh God. Please.
Oh, he's he's.
I know,
stage-
I'm joking.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
It's
say
a
that.
big
I do know
joke,
some
I
people-
know.
I do know there are some people that are stage 5 already.
Well.
Really?
Stage 5.
Do I know? 'em?
They're evolving, bro.
Probably.
That's deep
Alright.
water, dude.
That's deep
It's
water
kinda
right there, bro.
interesting.
DM me.
stages
Sean,
for me.
DM me. Hold
That's
on, I
deep
gotta
water.
know.
They don't know
I'll
how
give
to.
you one that
That's
you're
the
not.
deep
You're gonna be
voice.
very surprised by.
Oh shit, really?
They don't know how to
Yeah,
swim.
blacklist.
And they went into the deep water, and they're just letting the current take them, bro.
What?
Swimming with sharks.
No.
They're
Really?
letting the current take them, bro.
Really? What the fuck?
That's where the
That
term
person in Sean's
straight
background.
boys came from.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, but
Origin stories.
Wow.
to continue, yeah. So
Yeah, sorry.
he studies the sexuality of people with that meme, which turns out to be like a reality. He's been studying it for a good while and everything. I need to catch up with him on his research, but he works with a couple colleges and a couple different people from many
hell
different
yeah.
organizations into that whole thing because it's basically they look at like a shit ton of people. I mean, it was very difficult at first to study it because he's been in VR chat since like it first started, like like all the way back in like 2018 or like 2017, I can't remember, or 2016, I think it was.
Probably
but
longer than that, bro. Time flies.
I know.
Yeah.
Time flies, dude.
But yeah, he studied it for like now his research is like really insane to listen to because he basically just hops in public worlds, he finds people and then he makes reports on them and he fills out a bunch of reports off of each individuals that he talks to and then he gathers all of his reports together and he sends like these fucking like massive fucking pages of like reports with all the
No wonder
information
why
and
it
makes it
doesn't
into data and stuff. But yeah, it's like also a big thing is looking into it like the amount of like dudes that wear like female avatars and how that like affects it and everything.
It's
then-
really sorry.
Yeah,
Have
go ahead.
something to say after you're done.
Oh no, I was done.
Okay, I was just gonna say, I found Walter's point on how like what were the words he used? I don't know. Coming across as like non-abrasive, not intimidating, fronting
what's up, Governor?
as like
What's
like the opposite sex kind of thing, like how a dude can like wear a feminine avatar or a more feminine avatar and come across as less intimidating than and like more openly like more open to receiving like conversation and whatnot, receiving people in
Yep.
general, as opposed to the male avatars in VR chat that are like super like sorry, I'm running on an hour.
Abrasive?
So,
But yeah,
like, they're
like the
super
big
muscly,
buff
they're like
ones with
apex, like males.
the
The
resting
predators,
dickhead face
the apex
Yeah.
predators,
boys
bro.
that
It's
are like
psychological
super
though
aggressive.
because
Yeah,
people
how
find
it's
women
easier to
less
walk up to somebody who's like
threatening than
in
men.
like a more like feminine avatar than it is to like walk up and have a conversation with somebody who's in like a male avatar.
And it's the same for like the
The
girl
psychological
avatars
thing
as
is
well.
really cool.
Yeah, like if it's like a girl avatar that like the person like the avatar looks like they have like resting bitch face and essentially and stuff like that, or like just the way they stand or like different things like that, people will look at all those cues in their mind will automatically be like, I'm too intimidated to talk to this person.
Off
I've
gender, that's
experienced
the
that
word I was looking for.
anytime. Yeah, off gender as well. Like girls can wear guy avatars and guys can wear girl avatars, and it's like it's kind of like insane how well it like relates to and stuff.
I had no
It's-
idea about that stuff. I just kind of like,
Yeah.
because like I mean, most people in VR spend their time in fucking mirrors. So I'll see a bunch of people chilling in front of a mirror, and I'll just come up and I'll just be like, "Hey, what up, guys? How's everybody doing?" And then like whoever talks
And
to
they do
me,
the
I
look at
talk
you,
to
and then
I
they
talk
look
to
back.
them, and whoever doesn't talk to me, then I just don't talk to them. That's
Yep.
typically how I go about meeting people.
Imagine
My
like
teeth is not gonna grab it.
Imagine
y-
standing in mirrors.
you know how receptive Walter is, and like how
gonna get
drawn
that
in people are to his avatar, right? Now imagine him if he was in the Tonesy Panda avatar. How
What?
drastically different their day-to-day interactions would be with people. Solely based on that appearance.
If they walked
It-
around as Pansy Panda, what'd you call it?
You know Tonesy, right? You know Tonesy?
I don't know, Tonesy.
No, he doesn't know
What? Okay,
Tonesy.
he has
Yeah.
this Panda avatar that has like
Isn't it
It's-
just
it's
like a
really
cute
buff.
panda face and
it's
it's
really
just super buff?
and it has like
Oh,
these
I've
like
seen
big old
those.
like pepper. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like cute big head and then
yeah.
Buff.
Yeah, is it like the Hello Kitty one?
Beefcake!
yeah, that's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, where
it's
it's
like
a
Hello
cute
Kitty
head
and
and
then
then-
just full on
Ugh.
muscle.
Actually,
Like
I'll wait.
ERP, like Hello
cookie.
Kitty.
I'll wait for
Long,
Saint to
killer.
come back. I don't know if Saint's drinking anything. But I am gonna take a shot here on the
Oh my
stream for
God.
everybody. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? The
Call it,
Svedka.
huh?
The Svedka. Thank you very much for the follow, Tattooed Freak Jr.
Yo,
Let's
Tattoo, welcome to the stream. How you
Let's
doing?
Thank you,
go.
bruh.
Welcome.
Hey
Hello.
yo,
Hey,
What up, bruh?
Look at my cats.
so are you really a tattoo freak?
Yeah, are you really a tattooed freak though, bro?
How freaky are these
That's
tattoos?
really what I need to know.
Like you
How
might have like one or
sexy.
two, but how freaky are
I
they?
bet you it's like a. I bet you it's like a. I bet you it's like a Snoopy tattoo.
A
I
Snoopy
have
Yo,
a
that's
tattoo?
freaky.
tattoo and it's a tree.
Show me.
Wait,
I'm
you have a
sorry,
what?
You got,
A
like,
tattoo with a
chest
tree.
done,
It's on my
you got,
shoulder.
Oh,
like,
on your back.
a really
Mhm.
sagacia face on like my
It's-
thigh. She's like
Really?
pulling off her face like a mask, and it has
Oh,
like a
damn.
red circle on the head. It's just like a
That's a
skull.
good place
underneath.
for it.
It's really cool.
Oh my
Got
god.
like a
Nice.
bunch of Salvador Dali pieces on my one like
That's a good place for it.
yeah. Where's Sean?
Hmm.
He, I
know.
think
He
his
dipped
mom
off.
came in
Oh.
earlier to ask him to do something.
He did I think he put a pizza in. Yeah, see? He
Yeah,
put a
bro, you gotta
pizza.
My
He put a
boy.
pizza in earlier. That's probably
Let's
what it was.
go.
The pizza.
Nice.
Yo,
Yeah.
I'm actually fucking hungry though.
Dude, I have
Yeah,
my
I haven't
food
eaten
sitting
yet
here
today.
on the side. I can't wait to eat that shit.
I still have yet to eat.
I got
Loki had a
some
slice
Go
of bread before
eat.
some
jumping off.
butter chicken
Get
with
Get
rice.
food.
I
Ooh,
kind
butter
of
chicken.
woke up late.
Hey,
Took an
uh,
exam.
I don't
Ah,
I don't think you
everybody.
are. I don't think you are. At least maybe I don't know. Not right now, Saint Sean. But I am gonna take a shot real quick on cam with everybody. You know, yeah.
Oh,
People
fuck.
are. Hey,
Oh my god, look at this
What?
cat.
oh, hey. Oh, that's King, bruh. That's King right there.
Hey,
Whatever.
dude, he looks like a lion.
His name is King, bruh.
Is that a cougar? Holy
Yeah.
shit.
I
Look like a
got
cougar.
Dude and Luna.
Yeah, he's a little,
They're snuggling.
he's a little baby.
They're snuggling.
Look,
He's a little bitch.
Look
Is
here.
what he really is.
you see
Boys
your
over
head off
flowers
the
says
fucking.
kitty.
Yeah. That's one of the homies, man.
Cat.
Yeah, gotta have a little.
I shot hit a little
bit
hard.
of
Dude,
pressure on
they're
the screen.
sleeping. I can't.
Water rat.
fucking- There we go. You can see her
Damn,
now.
what kind of pizza is that, bro?
I see the
Oh,
pepperoni.
like a DiGiorno.
It looks like a
That shit look real good.
pepperoni.
She's sleeping good.
DiGiorno pepperoni.
Hey,
That shit look delicious.
man, no.
Hey, I know.
I haven't
I
eaten
see.
today,
I
so
know.
this is
I see.
beautiful.
I know a DiGiorno when I see it. I know my frozen pizza.
That's because it's not delivery, bruh.
It's
I
so
just got my Elios in the
Are.
so funny, bro.
Hey.
So the
delivery.
virtual realities.
Virtual realities.
Hell yeah.
I've
So, what's
actually
the best
seen
one?
I've actually
yeah.
seen some educational purpose stuff. Like I've seen I don't remember what state it was in, but there's actually like some police actually use VR for training. I've seen where they have like a huge, like a massive room, and they'll like line up on each other, and they'll like
Pilots
in the
have to
VR.
Have the headset,
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I
they're
was gonna
clear,
say
like they're going
piloting
around
as
in
well.
rooms and shit like that.
Yeah,
So, I
there's
mean-
also
What are you talking about?
Tesla creates haptic suits for firefighters
Yeah.
to view in virtual
The
reality
Tesla
to
suit. It's so
go
sick.
through like a burning building.
Ooh, that's gonna be
Really?
sick. Could you imagine
It has the
VR with
whole body
haptic?
tracking built into it as well. You don't have to. It has multiple points. So
Mhm.
That's the balls.
I know where I'm
You can
putting
tell
up.
if you're like put
Yeah,
your leg
Lord.
in something and then like tighten it when
Hey,
you're being burnt.
Look who it is.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Hey,
shit,
Marcel! Yo, what
Marcel,
is this,
wow.
bro?
This podcast,
Look at the shades, my
Nah,
boy.
I'm just
My
I'm
boy.
just crashing the podcast because I'm a little bit
Oh,
drunk.
this is Marcel. What's
Yo.
we're talking about
Yo.
VR. Talk about VR with
Yo, my boy swag is so bright it blinds him. Holy
You
shit!
wanna
Look
feel
at
that I
him.
had the sunnies with me.
Yo, okay. You appreciate
Damn, bruh.
whoever like
Yeah,
Zaz,
that's
Zaz, Locke, and Sean and Raya. I really appreciate that you wrote on my card. I love you all,
Yeah, I love you
and
too.
everybody else. I love you. I love you too. Mwah. I love you all.
Mwah.
Yeah.
Ting, ting.
Hey, I see Marcel.
This
Oh,
is
what up?
the
We're taking a
ting,
shot.
ting.
I don't have
For
Oh
drinks.
those
my
don't know,
God,
it's
y'all
Marcel's
just being
birthday
here.
right now.
Yo,
Like, it literally
yo,
just
if
passed.
you don't have liquor,
Happy
just drink some
birthday,
water or
Marcel.
something, bruh.
Yes, it is right now. I love you all. I love you. I love you.
Oh my
Absolutely.
god, you just told me
Wow.
to up.
So what are we talking about now?
We're talking about
What are we
VR.
doing?
All right, let's do the future because I can like I'm
Virtual
interested
reality.
in that.
The future of VR,
Okay.
The
bruh.
future of
The
VR. Yeah.
future.
It's gonna
Future.
be like sword art, bro.
I've
Oh,
actually
That would be nice.
I've seen something. I don't remember what it was called,
Right?
but it was like a round platform, and it has like some, I guess, railings
yeah,
to
yeah,
keep
yeah,
the
yeah.
player in
Oh
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
talking about the Omni, the Virtuex Omni.
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could walk. You
There's
could
also
walk
another
around,
one
right?
that is like
Yeah.
an
Yeah, it's like
actual
a treadmill.
omnidirectional treadmill as well. Are
Yeah.
you talking
you-
about the treadmill or are you talking about the one where you wear like Teflon shoes?
Crazy.
I don't know. I just saw where like you can walk around in it, you know, so like you're simulating
So it's
actually
like a
walking in
treadmill
the
that goes-
game.
yeah,
But like if there's
Like Ready Player
hills,
One?
if there's hills and shit
Yeah,
in the game,
exactly.
it goes up
That
and
movie's
down, so you actually feel
Yeah,
like
like
you're walking
like
on
Randy.
some kind of terrain,
Dark.
and it's not just flat all the time. And then you can do
I
all
can't
your
wait to play a game
movements.
of Pavlov and feel like a fat piece of shit once I go up a flight of stairs.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be crazy though.
Be like that. It'd be
I
like that.
feel
Actually,
I feel like
That's about
I feel
all.
like games like COD and shit are eventually going to become that in the future. Like it's going to become an arena type thing where people are in VR and they're doing like the whole military shooter experience. Like it's going to become an esports thing. You know what I mean? Like VR will eventually turn into an esports thing. And the,
Well, then will that make him less
but with-
expensive as it goes on and the technology is more widespread?
probably
hopefully, because then it will be less
hopefully.
niche.
Yeah,
There's
it'll
gonna be
become more
more.
common. It'll be like
It's
gaming
gonna be like
system.
supply and
Yeah.
demand, right? But like in
Mhm.
reverse. Like there's gonna be more of a demand for it, so they're gonna be able to drop the prices because they don't have to worry about sitting on stock for so long and
Yeah.
still making that revenue, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be just like game consoles.
Yeah.
They're gonna replace game consoles eventually. With virtual
That's what I
reality.
think, dude.
I really hope it's in our lifetime.
Aside from VR, I think that I don't think that consoles are going to be around forever. You know, like fucking Stadia, like the
No.
Stadia thing. I think that's the future of
Yeah.
consoles as well.
Are you talking about like
Yo,
that Google thing that
it
like
even-
I
they're,
hope
they're
so.
like
Yeah.
When I first heard
streaming,
about it,
you're
I thought it
streaming
was
things to your
cardboard.
like your
Nintendo cardboard.
platform over like a network,
the
and you don't
fucking-
need something huge to run it because
Yeah.
it's all on a backend server.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's what's
Yeah.
going to happen. I think in the future,
Stadia probably won't survive because they just didn't do it well. But stuff like the what Nvidia has done and what
It's whatever
Microsoft's
comes
doing
after it.
Are you
is
talking about like
will
Shadowplay
survive.
stuff?
Hey, what up, Gaijin
Nvidia
Jack?
has like
In your
an
gang.
online service thing,
Okay.
kind of like Microsoft does. Yeah.
I feel like
So-
Microsoft could pull it off. If anybody could
Oh,
pull that shit off,
Microsoft
it would be
can definitely
Microsoft.
pull
They
it
could.
off,
By the
without a
way,
doubt.
have you guys seen the? Sorry, I'm like my ADHD is like bouncing around. Have
worry
you guys
about it.
seen the video where a dude has a haptic vest on and he puts sandpaper under it
Yeah.
and turn it on the max and he goes and he plays Pavlov?
Yeah.
Whenever he
What?
gets shot, like the vest goes and rubs sandpaper against his.
Oh my god.
Why?
What
Oh
the
my
fuck?
god.
He wanted to feel pain because he put it at max and he's like, I got shot, and I was just like, oh, I've got hit. But whenever
What?
he put sandpaper on, he's like, oh. So like it made him play the game like.
Actually, like trying
He
not
was-
Dude,
to
what the
probably
fuck?
gameplay.
Ew.
This man,
Made a
in the
raid with
video, this
Johan
man's
Ting
like
Ting.
behind
Hey,
the
Moth,
behind cover.
Gaijin,
and-
Majestic.
He's like, oh.
Holy shit. Okay. Captain
He was
Barrett's here.
actually
Melon.
scared.
Hey, what up, Melon? Yo, Melon.
Yo, listen,
Watermelon.
I'm down.
Bruh. Hey, Marcel, thank you
I'm
for
down
joining,
for,
bruh.
Virtual reality.
I'm
Yeah,
happy
so
you
also
joined,
Bobby
Marcel.
Found
Yeah,
I
us.
love you.
Of course.
Hey,
The
in the
studio
chat,
Bobby
hey,
found
in
us.
the chat, they said
It's
ting
heartwarming.
ting. They said ting ting in the chat, so.
Oh,
Oh,
shit, let me go
no,
grab a
fuck
Take
off.
Christy.
your
I just ran
shots,
out.
take your
Give me like
shots.
2 seconds.
Okay,
Oh,
wait.
fuck. Thank you. Holy
Oh
shit.
my god, you do.
Jesus
really-
Christ.
I told some of the studio people and Buy Coffee people that we're in here, and that if one person wanted to get on the podcast I'm going to, he has to get everyone to join. So. He
Oh
did.
shit.
Oh my god.
We
Yo,
lost
21 viewers, Pog.
Jesus Christ. Thank you very much.
Uh,
I do recognize a few names from Sean's thing. Thank you, Vibin. Vibin what? Vibin Fiji,
Johan,
Vibin
Johan,
Maha,
if you're watching,
Decade,
Vibin
Melon,
Johan.
Oh my
CJ
God,
Maha,
Vibin here.
Johan,
Devil.
if you're watching
Fuck.
this, Johan, I really like your playlist. I really like fireworks right now. I really appreciate that you're playing
Majestic.
fireworks.
Yo, CJ Maha said, we're here, we're queer, and we've come to represent.
Yes, that's Maha. That's Maha.
Yes,
we
sir.
all love Maha.
Hell yeah, let's
He's
go.
the event coordinator for the studio. And
Oh my
love-
God.
one of the, I can't say the love of my life because fucking Johan's here. He's gonna beat me up. I'm just saying, if whenever VR gets to the point that whenever I can play Minecraft in VR and a creeper blows up, it actually makes me lose a limb. That's
Yo,
when I
you
think it's
can.
reached the point.
Oh,
Yo.
Oh, you mean okay? Lose a limb, okay?
Oh.
Because I was
Yo,
gonna say
where-
you
where
play
do-
Minecraft in VR. I've been doing it for a hot minute.
Yeah, where's
No.
Copacabana?
pain
Where's
levels.
Capa?
It's the way
Where's
Yeah.
Copacabana?
Yeah,
He's doing
Capcana's not here right
something.
now. Yo, hurry.
I know, he just stood up. You heard it.
Yo.
It's like a little diglet.
A little-
Pop up.
Thank you, Maha, for the tier 1 sub.
Yo, what up,
Nah.
Thank
Mafi?
you very much. Appreciate you, bro.
Nah, my bro over here with the DiGiorno
Yo,
convinced me to make my own
yo,
pizza. So I
hey,
had to put
Yo.
hey, Sean, you're supposed to take
Yo.
the camera with you so you can give us the POV angles, bro.
Yeah, give us.
Well,
the-
I'm screwed into it. Here, wait,
Ew.
you can't see it. Here, wait, let me
Nah,
get the reflection
you're
on
gonna get
front of it.
the
It's connected
gonna
to a
get the-
ring light. It's like in the
you're
center
gonna
of
get
that
the
ring
POV
light
after
right
back
there.
down.
Capa
Don't worry, I
Copacabana?
got you.
Capcabana
Yo,
Bana?
what's good,
So there's
Marcel?
no way I can bring the camera.
Oh,
with
it's
me.
been a while, right? It's been a while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I know,
been a
bro. I
hot
haven't seen you
minute.
in like fucking years.
It's been a while, man. It's been a while.
And Marcel forgets the poor people sometimes, bro.
Yo.
Marcel forgets about the poor people, bro.
Why are you doing me like that, man? Why are you? What the fuck?
Yo, Marcel, I
I'll-
just noticed something. It doesn't matter where you
Ah,
are.
shit,
People just like out to slander you.
I've been slandering him for a whole year now, bro. For a whole year, I've been
Like, we
slandering
wrote
him.
each other before. Oh damn.
Yeah,
I've known
we've
myself
been
for a
like
long
out for
time.
like 1 year at least, man. It's crazy, and I've got so many nice words. I cried a little bit, but only a little bit. It was very nice. I highly appreciate it.
Only a little bit.
Hey.
Yes, only a little bit. It was
Thank
great.
you,
bro.
Moff, for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate you.
Damn, all my
Maha and
homies
Moff
be
Snowflake.
damn Maha and Moffy.
Do we have
Damn.
any gifters in chat? Do we have any Prime subbers?
Yeah.
Sub my
Any
boy, how are you
prime
right now?
Watch-
subbers?
Yeah,
What's
I actually
Johan-
got
what's
some
Johan's
Prime subs
gifting
yesterday,
subs?
bro.
Down on
Playing
lockdown. Lock
Cyberpunk
it down.
from some of the homies.
Wah, 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 wah.
Hey,
Bruh, I am a prime sub, bruh.
Hey,
Do you?
But-
I went
Zaz.
back
Prime
to
sub
VR.
since day one.
Yeah, yeah,
Wait,
let's do
wait,
it,
what
let's
the
do-
fuck?
I gotta do,
Okay,
I gotta
yeah.
do.
Going back
Let me
to
do my
VR.
Dark Jesus
Yo,
impersonation.
is this the boys that are back in town?
Wind
the-
it back.
Oh my god, it is!
Hey,
Oh,
the
yeah.
POV angle, the POV angle right here. Look at you.
Yo, he's not even using any hands.
Oh shit!
Jesus Christ.
You know where he's resting that phone
It's just
right
levitating
now, right?
there.
Oh, God.
Yo,
Oh no.
Eminem is holding my phone right now.
boys are back in
It's
town.
just like virtual reality.
Right.
Maha says, Zaz, if you stole my girl, I wouldn't be mad. I'd get you.
I'd get
Uh,
you.
Wait. Oh my god, I wouldn't even. Hey, hey,
Yo.
it would be a mutual partnership, my dude. You're too gorgeous.
Yo.
Hey,
I'm
Moff
just
said
saying,
happy birthday, Marcel.
With how
Wait, Wait, who
VR
said
is
happy
getting-
birthday, Muff?
Yeah.
Muff, I love you. Muffle.
Yeah.
Muffle.
Whenever VR gets to the point where like you literally can just live your entire life in VR, like I'm gonna be such a catch. All right, because I might look
Yeah.
like a 5, but I got the personality of a
Dude,
15. So I average
actually-
out at a 10, but if I go for the blind, that's a 15 right there. Hence why they call me the blind wrangler. Let's go.
I was thinking, dude. Have you ever seen either the original or the new one? A
Yeah,
movie
my fucking
called
game.
Total Recall. You ever seen
Yes.
Total Recall?
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
Now listen. You know how they like set up the thing that they want to do, like, oh, I want to be a super secret agent, whatever the fuck. I want to be vacationing somewhere, and then the
I wanna
person
be
like
Zaz's mustache.
then they go to sleep or whatever in the fucking machine, and then boom, they're there. Like mentally, they're there at that place at that moment, whatever,
Mhm.
being an agent, whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Yo, actually, I did watch that. Now that I think about it.
I feel like
Yeah, same.
Oh no.
I feel
No,
like
Angel, what are you doing?
VR
Oh, no. Ting ting.
could get to that point.
Yo,
Like,
Cry.
okay.
I love your kitty.
I have
Okay,
something to kind of touch in with that too. Another movie, super great movie. It's called Repo. Have you ever heard of Repo?
no,
Yeah.
I haven't.
So okay, so I'll
Not from
explain.
UK.
I'll explain Repo. I'm actually gonna Wikipedia it right now. So, one second. This is a genetic.
Bro, this
opera,
is the
that's not what I want.
All-Star squad. What the fuck is going on here?
Repo exclamation mark
OD.
movie. No, not the genetic opera. Okay, anyways. In the mid-21st century, an epidemic
the
of
cat
organ
is
failure
hell
leads
chillin'.
to the rise of GeneCo, a company providing transplants at a great price. Those who miss their payments become target of GeneCo, mercenaries who repossess the organs. In a world of drug
Swingers in
addiction
here?
and legalized murder, a sheltered youth, blank, seeks a cure for her rare disease as well
Wait, isn't
as
that Repo
information
Man?
about her family's mysterious history,
what?
so on and so forth. Anyways, there's this dude. So the anybody who hasn't seen it, It's from 2008.
Wait, is that you said
Suck it.
Rico
This is
or
a
is it Rico
spoiler.
Men?
Anyways,
said
this
suck
dude
it.
ends up so well, I'm not gonna spoil the end of it. Anyways,
Okay,
there's
well,
this thing, there's this
okay.
implant that you get. Let's say you sustain a critical injury and you become brain dead, right? You become
Yeah,
brain
yeah.
dead.
That's a
So
fact.
they hook you up to this, like they put this thing on your head, and you're now living like
Marcel, read that.
you're living like the high life in like this kind of like this contained environment within your brain, and it's whatever you want it to be, whatever is like gonna be like the greatest moment of your life, and then like the most absolute bliss afterwards. So pretty much the entirety of the movie, this dude's going through this movie. I'm gonna spoil it. Dude's going through the movie. He's like doing the thing,
Wow.
and he winds up like it turns out that like this whole time he's been playing it out in his mind because he's been implanted with this chip. He actually was fried in the beginning of the movie.
Damn.
Oh.
But yeah, like what about like virtual
Right.
reality with like medicine and like people like I guess it plays back to paraplegism. I don't know if that's the
Not
proper
even
terminology.
paraplegism, but also
but, like,
Alzheimer's. I
Yeah,
actually,
Alzheimer's. Oh man, dude, honestly, Alzheimer's like is a whole nother animal. Like I don't even know how they would implement like if they were able to reconstruct somebody's memories to like kind of like
That would be
guide
crazy.
them through this
Yeah.
time in their life. I think that would be really
nuts.
pog. But with dementia, the
my
way
Sean's
happens
life
Alzheimer's
speed
and
run
dementia,
80%.
the way it happens is like you slowly become disassociative with the world around you, and things that would be commonplace like let's say a bottle, it looks entirely like you see it, you recognize it, but you can't place what it is. Like your brain doesn't make sense of it. And there's actually this one music album that I'll send you sometime, Sean. It's a 6-hour experience, but it brings you through the 5 or 7 stage, I forget what it is, of Alzheimer's, and how it starts with this beautiful piece of music and works its way down into
Oh,
degradation until like
I
it's
watched
not
that.
a
I watched that
noise.
movie. Yeah. I watched
And
that video. Like, yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
It goes into this droning noise, and the thing is,
Yeah.
the last thing that you remember is the music. And once the music goes, so does your mind entirely. That's when you die. You know, like yeah,
Damn.
dementia.
I
That's
listened to
actually
that
crazy.
music
Very
for a
fun experience.
while. It's actually
Well, that's
pretty
fucking
creepy.
depressing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
Like
crazy
it's
dark
like
experience.
It's crazy that
Yeah.
you say that. Because what's it called? My mom, she's the director of a nursing home that specializes in care of Alzheimer's and dementia patients. And one of the things that they do is they use music from the times that the people were alive because it reinstills some of those memories of like, oh, I remember when I was a teenager and I listened to the song in the car
I'm in it.
and everything. So they use that very, very heavily. So I can imagine using VR. They don't even have to recreate the actual person's memories, but what they can do is, you having fun there, cat? Sitting on the armrest?
Yo, so many of y'all
just
got
shoot the
cats,
cat.
bro.
Dude, your cat
Yeah.
is huge.
I know.
Holy
That
shit.
cat's like 30
Nah, bro,
pounds.
cat's got us.
Holy shit.
It's
My
like a
cat
30-pound
got,
cat.
yeah, my cat's, I got a big one. Her name is Spartacus. But
Spartacus.
with dementia, like honestly, instead of creating a very specific person of someone's memory, what you can do is you can create triggers for the memory. So you
Yeah,
can create very generic instances that somebody's had happen in their lives, and then what you could do is you could put them through that. So in a way that makes it where it's more easily developed, instead of having to like a developer to recreate each person's life, you can create these moments that can be used as triggers, be like either events that happened in the past, like tragedies, or like very positive things, or like
you can like
and use that as a way to bring out the memories that they had formerly and stuff. So it's actually not too crazy. I mean, that's going to be the next thing, honestly, that I
Photos,
think that happens with
Hey,
VR.
I missed
If
that
you're
part.
if
What's
you're
it gonna do
drinking
now?
real quick, don't forget a water shot.
Hells yeah. Yo, I just want to touch on the subject of like Alzheimer's and dementia while we're here. My grandfather had it. He ended up passing away because of it, but it's crazy the fact that I was literally like out of like what was it, like 8 or 9 grandchildren and like 7 children, I
He
was
was the only one you remembered.
Wow.
like hands down. Like I watched my grandfather like, you know, in the hospital like yeah.
Yeah, my grandpa had
Crazy, man.
Alzheimer's, but he wasn't to the point where he kind of lost himself. He was at that point to
When you're just
where
drinking.
he would tell us a story, and then like maybe 5 minutes later, he
Alzheimer's, right?
would tell us that story again as if it was the first time, and he would laugh at it just as heavily as
Marcel
if it was
didn't
the
pass
first
out.
time.
There's like
And you know,
a bit of like bliss in that kind of state.
Marcel
like, you
didn't
know,
pass
like,
out. He just got his camera off for a
it's kind of
moment.
like a bittersweet.
I have my
you know,
Discord
like,
set up
everything
so
is,
that
like,
what's it called?
super new.
If
to
they're
you,
not
even though
showing
it's,
their
like,
cam, they
super
won't
old,
show
you're
up on
still able
screen.
to find joy
But look,
while
he's still
like
here.
going down this path.
I guess
of,
he's just
like,
busy. He ain't passed out though. At least I hope not. I hope he didn't black out.
he was aware of what was going on, but at the same time, when it like that stuff happened, he just wasn't, because you know he would have to kind of bring it up to
you know,
him and stuff.
but it's also still like, you know,
Yeah, like he enjoyed his life. So it's like, you know, I'm just glad that he at least passed away before he fully lost his mind. So I'm at least, you know,
yeah.
grateful he still had that instead of nothing at the end.
Yeah.
I wonder if VR could like to build on what Sean was saying with the triggers that you can set up for an individual, not necessarily having it being eidetic to every individual, but certain like scenarios that can be applied to a general spectrum of people and like their favorite music at the time or whatever. What if like somehow they're able to like utilize that to not just slow down like the degradation of the mind, but like kind of bring it to like a standstill, because like it's like giving them enough of like a brain massage to like kind of like help keep things kind of fluid, you know?
Brain
Yeah, the brain's a muscle and everything, and by constantly like reworking those parts, because whenever like you forget something, the connectors to that set of memories like gets weakened and everything, and dementia,
Yeah,
you know,
just a bunch of
making all
neurons
those connections.
and conjunctions, and like myelin only goes
Yeah,
so
it re-strengthens that, so you gotta be like, yo, I gotta get my VR memory like workout and this like, and even for people who aren't even having dementia, but maybe like just doing that in general so it doesn't start to develop, even
Yeah.
though like, you know,
You'll
Pass
never
out.
get it. You're a musician.
You gotta remember a lot of shit, a lot of lyrics.
10 instruments, but
Yeah.
I'm honestly, with the new stimulus check, I might buy a hurdy-gurdy and might bump it up to 11, because I figured out how to play it
Oh
on
yeah, the hurdy-gurdy. Let's go.
Greatest
Watsonville. Yeah.
Bro.
cranking
Oh,
it.
here's my father coming in, being in visual on the podcast.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Look
Tell
at
him
his
I said
smile.
please. Tell him I
Hi.
said hello.
Look at
He's
that
not-
smile.
Tell him we said hi.
Look, he's really positive. He's gonna walk away and be like, "Piece of shit." He's telling me to walk the dog.
Yeah.
Go walk
Gee.
Sarah.
Go walk the
Join
dog, bro.
POV, grab your phone and pod.
Go walk
yo, when
Sarah.
you-
I'm gonna walk
Oh
out
my
there and I'm
God.
gonna fight my father, and
Are
I'm
you
gonna hear
winning,
his.
son? Oh my God, Melon.
Melon. CG. I'm winning. Covenant said I'm winning.
Can
Are
all
you winning?
you guys pet your cat's stomach?
Yo, my
Oh,
cat lets
man.
me
I
pet
didn't think they let you do that.
you.
Listen,
Yes,
dude.
all the time.
I've also seen
Hello.
for I've also seen for VR, like I know they have the haptic suits right so far, like for the chest and shit, right? But I've also
God.
seen I don't know if it's like some prototype shit or what it is, but I've also seen like a skin suit thing that you put on. And
that's a Tesla.
supposedly
suit.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
it's like super tight
So
neoprene.
like those
So-
suits in general, like
Uh-huh.
those suits in general, you know, a lot of like the special like effects, like 3D modeled like characters in like Star Wars and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
The actors wear those kinds of suits, and they simulate the movements of the
you
characters.
check out my
They're
pizza?
visuals.
Bro.
Oh, that's cool.
Could you imagine
Cool,
like
they stopped
Mhm.
like using the ball trackers, like the balls all over the suits attached with
Mhm.
like Velcro and whatnot, and like just fully immersed, like just like a full suit. You don't have to worry
Mhm.
about accidentally messing with anything.
With cords.
Didn't melted
or-
yet.
You got like
Oh, that's
full
actually really
movement. You don't have to
good.
worry about nothing. It's just like it's there. You got the full
Mhm.
points of track, and you got
I
the
don't-
haptic.
Digital cook.
I don't think we're too far off of that, right?
Expensive.
Oh, I
No,
No, we're
like,
not
it's
too
an
far off
actual-
of that
Yeah,
at all.
No, we literally have them.
It's
Yeah,
coming
was it
for
just me, or
it's
did
being
Fire
developed for
Man,
commercial
like a
use. That's
Tetris
the
song
thing.
right now.
It's just
I
not
don't-
commercial yet.
They
Yeah,
could
a lot of stuff is developed, but it's
they
being
could
able to
probably
afford
they
it.
could probably just like weave little like sensors and chips and shit in the fabric of the suit itself or whatever. Like just make it multi-layered, make the suit a little multi-layered, right?
Okay.
And just weave the
To give
whatever.
feeling?
Yeah, so
To
that
give,
way,
like,
like, if
sensors
someone
feeling?
touches you in VR, like on your arm right here, you could
You
actually
get the
feel
feeling
it.
sensor?
Yeah, and all that kind of shit. And that way it can like full body track like 100%. You know what I mean? Like
Well,
every
it'll
fucking movement.
I'll already do that with all the balls on it.
There's
No,
there's
but I
this
mean
one
without the balls. With
I
like
love balls.
no, none of the balls, and they just weave the sensors into the suit itself.
Yo, check it. So, back in the day, they had this prototype of this this type of glove. It's pretty much like
Yeah.
Valve index controllers prior to that, but like even more like crazy. So they had like
Where it actually does
they had a bunch of
hand
wires
sensors.
hanging off of it, but like they had these things like these pulleys attached to your fingers and stuff. So when you were to grab something, it would actually like give you restriction in like
Yeah,
if you were to
haptic
grab a
feedback.
ball,
That's what it is.
yeah, it was haptic feedback, but they also used like some weird pulley system as well to like really like dial it down and prevent you from like creating a full fist or whatever. So that's like right in line with like like weaving the wires and like whatever into the suit into the
I mean, they've already had like stuff that's kind of insane like that. Like I think like 4 years ago they finished developing this type of like really like insane like synthetic skin that had connectors and like technology inside. I don't know the actual technology like sensors and shit, to where they would put it on the artificial limbs that some people would have, and it would give them the feeling of touch.
so cool.
On
And
their
that's actually
artificial.
something that's-
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, on the artificial limbs. So it's like on hands, like on, and this is like super expensive to get. Like only like the highest end people can get it because it's not made to where it can more easily be
Yeah.
afforded. But you can essentially, if you do lose a limb, you can get this you can get this synthetic material put on your what's it called, like fake hand or something like that. Yeah, on your prosthetic hand. That's also robotic. That uses like your mind and shit and everything, and then you can feel.
That's so
That's
cool.
crazy. To
That
give
is awesome. Wow.
for
It
VR to
doesn't
be able
use
to
your
give.
mind, so to speak. It uses the nerves
Yeah,
for
it's,
your
uh,
actual tendons.
electrons and whatnot, like the electromagnetic pulses that like are being like sent
Oh,
to
somewhat
like
of a side
You
note.
doing
I learned, because you know how when you hit your funny bone on stuff, it doesn't hurt,
Yes.
but it hurts. That's
it-
because
What?
it's a
It does hurt.
tendon.
It hurts like
It
fuck.
hurts.
it's a cluster of nerves.
It gives you weird, it's a
Yeah,
cluster
yeah,
of
yeah, all
nerves
the
that
fucking-
control your hand, and it's not supposed to register pain. So what it does, it sends to the brain. It's like, yo, what the fuck is this feeling? And the brain's like, I don't fucking know. Here, it tingles.
Just feel this
Yeah.
weird
It's
shit.
like, cool. Like,
Here,
Tingles,
just
but
feel this
Yeah.
shit
Mm,
in the
not
meantime
Because-
while I figure it out.
because it's just a
Rupture
bundle
the fluid
of
sac in your elbow.
nerves. Because it's not supposed to transfer pain.
That's
It's not like a
interesting.
nerve that transfers pain. Yeah.
So it transfers
Fucking
a weird
insane.
feeling instead.
Yeah,
Just-
like how the tingling.
I know we're getting
It's
kind
not,
of off
it's not
track
pain, but it still hurts.
about that. Okay, so you know brain freeze, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
originally been like that's like a biological like defense mechanism against like having your esophagus like get super cold and like start swelling and like shut on you because like it just can't handle it. So like it started out
Really?
so that people suffocate when they drink stuff.
That
too
shit just
cold.
happened to me
And
the
then-
other day.
and then there's like 10 or like 5% of the population that doesn't actually get brain freeze. They just get like the sheer pain in their esophagus, but for some reason it still doesn't kill them. Hey,
I
you
had
have
no
to have a
idea
big
that's
fat
why brain
I
freeze
am
is.
one of the people that does not have a brain.
What the fuck?
My dad
Yeah,
hit me
Walter
with-
talk about that. The
Same.
what's it called?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
had no
another
idea brain
little-
freeze was a like defense mechanism kind of thing.
Yeah.
I
So
just
that you don't suffocate.
what the fuck?
Yeah, no, a lot of pretty much your
I don't
human
get
body, the
brain
human
Yeah,
Oh,
bro,
body
because it
fucking
doesn't
hacks
actually hurt
itself
in
to
your
stop
fucking
you from
brain.
hurting
It
you.
hurts the back of your throat.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
VR is fucking crazy.
Yo, y'all are saying some fucking insane shit to me right now, dude.
Bro,
I
you-
feel yeah, yeah.
Look, you
another big
you
Holy
put
fuck.
the most different people on a podcast that you
No, let's
could.
go.
Bro.
We're all
We need
gonna
to get
have
this
But
some
you know-
weird ass shit to talk about.
But you know what's crazy about everybody who's here right now?
We all
As
think
a-
We're
like it's
also
as a-
fucking cute.
We all
It's
know each
yeah,
other somehow.
we're all. Hey, listen. First off, we're all insanely fucking cute, and we're all insanely fucking sexy. All right, that's
I'll
like
agree
we don't even need to say that. Anybody who watches this knows we are,
Gino
right?
about to make me start
W-
slipping. I'm just gonna say.
Now,
What stage
now,
of VR chat are you
now I
in?
sound cocky as fuck just because I have to
Stage
say that we're
5.
cute, even though it's obvious.
The only
Nah, bro.
reason
But, like-
I'm cute right now is because of my cat, who's just
But
passed
listen.
out. in my
You
arms.
have cat girl
my
ears. You're
Yeah.
also like the only girl here, so it's like you automatically get like plus 10 points.
Yeah.
No, I'm not the only girl here.
You're just default cute. 'cause
Z-
you're-
Zeno,
Default cute.
yo, yeah.
What's
Zeno's
up?
But
making me
look,
slip up. Alright.
Everybody who's here right now, I love you all. I love all
I
y'all,
love
man.
you all,
Technically
man.
stage 5 if
Yeah.
I
I'm
love
trans.
you all.
Love you too, bro.
Wonderful.
Bless you.
I love you all. I love you all.
Actually, there was
And it's possibly
Walter
stage
talked about
5.
that with
I love
VR.
you all, and it's possibly stage 5.
Yeah, actually, Jakey. Do you know Jakey the dancer? And Gator Lobby and everything like that. It's Jakey.
Who is
and
locked
everything.
down for real?
They're a trans Twitch streamer and everything like that, and I gotta meet them whenever they came onto. Walter brought them in onto the podcast I had with him to talk about a thing, because also with the research into that, I originally was gonna bring it up about how like he was like, "Yo, taste this lime in VR, and it'll make you actually get start salivating in the way that you would whenever you taste the lime, and you get that actual taste."
Mhm.
But like another thing VR is used for is for people who are transitioning. It's like because whenever you transition, like one of the things that happens with it is like not only like physical change, but like the way you speak changes, like the changing of how like you talk with like the either the pitch or like the cadence in which you say words. And sometimes it's very difficult to get your voice in a way that you feel actually comfortable communicating with people IRL.
Yeah, it is.
Exactly. So VR helps because you can get more comfortable with being in an avatar that you feel fits the voice that you're trying to get to, as well as like VR chat is a lot more progressive than a lot of
It is. That's why I love
got
this
a little
place so
water in me.
much. I don't have to
areas
worry.
and everything. Yeah, so it's like you're able to
Then I'll
practice
take my shot.
doing that voice and getting more comfortable with that voice and everything, as well as you have an avatar that also helps sell the voice and everything, like
Mhm.
the way more, and then it makes you more comfortable and you're able to do it. and
It
stuff like
really
You know,
helps
aren't you, like-
dysphoria.
Like 6'3"? Aren't you
I'm
like
6'5"
super tall? I
IRL.
remember. You're 6'5", yeah. you're
Sean
fucking
Saint
tall, bro.
Saint Sean is
That's,
6'7",
like,
bruh.
awesome, honestly. No, you fucking ain't.
that. Yo,
He's
why
like
is
5'8".
I'm
Say-
5'10", you
Bro,
bitch.
I'm 5'8".
I
Yeah,
don't
Sean
know
is
how
6'7",
You're
bruh.
5'8". See? I'm
Yeah.
5'6". Okay.
He'll scare the
5'7"
fuck
and a
out
half,
of you.
okay.
Yo,
Yeah,
my
5'7"
Yo, why is my height
5'6".
become like the focus of like every discussion I get into with like anyone in the studio now? It's bullshit.
Look, I know, he said 6'7", and I was like, that is incorrect. He's more near 5'8".
oh my god.
So you're 5'10". Yeah, I said more near 5'8". You're 5'10". I'm sorry, Sean.
5'8"
Oh my god,
I
bruh.
apologize. I'm sorry.
Listen, you know who's tall as fuck though? My boy here, Preston, Paradise 5'9". This man's a fucking monster, a legitimate
How tall is
monster,
he?
bro. I don't know his height, but like when I stand next to him, I would feel small, bro. I know him IRL. We were neighbors
How
for
tall
like a
are you,
fucking
bro?
year, bro.
bro, you are small, bro.
Bruh,
How
I'm
tall are you?
I'm 5'7", and I'm an ant next to this guy, bro. Because he's tall as shit,
Bro,
and
so
he's
short.
fucking built. He's fucking Brawly from Dragon Ball Z, son. Like
Yo,
he's
built different.
he's
I
Brawly
actually
as
met
shit.
someone in VR chat whose height is 7'6", and that was fucking. He said he has to play VR sitting down because when he
God
stands
damn.
up, his head's against the roof, and he has to like.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yo, he's married with 3
Yeah,
kids. dude. Fuck off.
ceilings
Oh.
are made to be 8 foot, I think.
Oh my
Not
god.
the old building.
And then school, not
Jeez.
older buildings. Older buildings are 10.
Oh.
Yeah, newer buildings are 8, I believe. Older buildings were 10, I believe. Because my ceiling, I have like a weird like dip, and then it goes like it has like a half foot dip, but it's like tall on one side, so it's at
Mhm.
least like 10 foot. Because I know school ceilings are like 12
Oof.
for
God
some
damn.
reason.
Why I gotta be so
Because
tall at the
Because
school
my
though?
my my
Fuck
ceilings,
guy.
my ceiling, well, it's mainly for like structural shit and like
Oh, okay.
wiring and everything. So
Alright,
like
guys.
it's so
Oh,
tall because of that.
Sorry to interrupt, but I do actually have to go because of the podcast that I'm doing and
Yeah.
everything like that.
All right.
All right, all
So I gotta
right.
hop out.
Alright.
Bye,
What's it called?
Sean.
Locke, thank you for having me.
Thank you. It was
Rye,
very nice for you to
hi.
come.
You
Finally,
call me short.
it was nice to have you.
I
I
didn't
called you
call
tall,
you
bro.
that.
I
Well,
wanted to boost your
I didn't call you
confidence.
short.
Dino, you're gonna make me act up. Paradise, Built Different, and my
Hell
fellow
yeah.
Sean member.
I wanted to build your confidence, bro. That's why I
Sean,
said
did
you're
not call
6'7",
you
bro.
short. I called you average.
No,
I'm outta here, I'm
don't
outta
don't
here.
call
That's
Saint
some
Sean
disrespect.
average, bro.
I
Don't call
love
him
you, Sean.
average, bro.
Well, 5'8" is the average height.
Is it really?
What?
Damn.
Yeah, it is.
I'm an average ass
It's-
dude.
Yeah, 5'8" to 5'10"
Damn.
is like the average height.
Kind of hurts me a little
Right,
bit emotionally for me to know that I'm fucking average.
Yeah, VR.
So
Where you're slightly below.
Oh, I
Chat.
can
That's
turn
like-
the height thing into VR. I can turn that in. Okay, so like when
We
you
can
set
change
your
our
height
height
in
in
your,
VR.
yeah, you can change your height, yeah, but like most of the models I use are normally like eye level with a lot of like the guys. It's like they're like 5'10" ish. Because
my
I
God.
don't like looking down at people because it hurts my neck when I'm using my
Face movement. It's
Yo,
real-
I don't know why. I don't know why. Listen, I know you don't intend
I
it
don't
to
like
sound
looking
that
down
way.
or looking up at people.
I know you don't intend it to sound that way, but that sounded like some fucking big
Thanks, man.
swag, like cocky shit right there. Like I don't like looking down at people. I don't like
Well,
looking
I
down at
just-
people.
It hurts my neck. It hurts. I would rather
Like,
not
hey,
be
yo.
eye level with people.
Right out
I'd
here,
rather
just
be
like,
eye
yo, if
level
you
with
too
people.
short, I don't want to talk to you, bro. I don't want to look down
No.
at you, bro.
It's
I
so
don't wanna,
nice.
it's mainly no. I really don't want to look up at people. It's like I can look down at people because it's easier because I can stand far away and still like have like maintain like a good like distance
Well,
from them.
You
But
and
when
Locke
you
Yeah,
have
are
to
yeah, yeah.
look up at someone, you have to stand pretty far back because your view's different.
You look.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Yeah,
you
bro.
can't look
Yeah.
up like this, but you can
Painful.
easily look
Yo,
down
Sean.
like this.
Oh, hold on.
God, VR is so nice because
I
I'm
made-
so used to looking down to people IRL, so I get to actually view everyone at a decent height.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Zeno, how tall are you?
I'm
IRL?
I'm 6'5".
Yo,
Damn.
Mm-hmm. I'm a
Damn.
tall Amazonian woman.
Amazonian. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Hot.
Yo, so education wise with VR, I think it's really cool that like
Oh, yeah.
people are able to like find different groups of people that are stoked on different like forms of education. Like I know there's like people that attend virtual coding courses or like Unity and Blender courses like in VR, which is pretty cool. There's also stuff that like Haru and I attend. There's like
Yeah.
virtual
I was gonna
ASL
say
courses,
the ASL shit.
modified ASL,
Yeah.
specifically
I
for
love the
VR,
ASL world.
for virtual reality in general. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Yeah.
I need to go there and learn more. I just haven't had the chance to.
Yo, every
Every
Monday
Saturday, I
we
think.
do the
Monday.
we do like the hand spelling stuff, and then every Wednesday and Thursday we do like more so phrasing. Feel free to come on. through,
It's
come on.
harder. It's harder for me because
me-
I don't have a I don't have index controllers. I
That's
have
okay.
Oculus.
There's like a modified
know-
version for both
yeah.
like
Mhm.
styles of controllers.
Mhm.
Listen,
Yeah.
I think
Teaches them.
I also always try to give my avatars the different like the Y and like I always try and
For
do
why?
that
You can
because
always do a fist and then like hold
yeah,
your
and then
finger
you
out
hold
as well.
hold your other finger out. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Why the thumb and the finger? For eyes, just the
Yeah.
finger. Yeah.
Yeah.
listen, Preston, I don't know if you know this about me, bro, but this is also referring to like the educational shit in VR. But like Preston, I did join the army. I was in the army for 4 years, and I can.
yeah.
So what's it called? The educational shit, right? Like when I seen the police the videos of like police using VR and like them all lined up on each other and like clearing rooms and like like pretending that they're going into a house and stuff like that. I think that's really actually fucking great, because when I was in the army and they were teaching us how to clear a building and how to clear rooms and shit, we would actually go to like a little fake field, that has like some fake pre-built like little house shit, and we would all line up against the wall outside, and we do like this thing where we touch each other. Like the first, like one guy checks the door, make sure there's no like fucking explosive
let's
shit,
go.
whatever, right?
Yeah.
By the way, what was
Bruh.
it?
And then
Sorry, continue.
Yo,
the-
what's up, guys?
and then like
Yo,
the guy who's going in first.
Talking, I'm gonna tell you something.
What, yo?
The guy
Yo,
who's going in
bro,
first.
Grinch. It's good.
Oh,
Yo,
he's
bro,
here.
my headphones are dead, bro, and I need to charge my phone.
Damn.
So I'm gonna back out
Oh,
for
rest in peace, the POV.
All right, bro. Well, get.
Yeah, peace to the POV.
For the podcast
Damn,
for
bruh.
now.
Well, you can talk in the chat, I guess, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in chat, bro.
Okay.
See you there, my dude.
All right.
And
So like,
Yeah.
He's on.
peace.
so listen. Hey, peace out, bro.
Yeah.
So like, then we do this thing, right, where we're like, one dude checks the door, right, make sure there's nothing there, whatever, and then there's like, usually there would be like 4 of us, and we're all lined up, one behind the other, against the wall on the door, and then the first guy touches the second guy touches the third guy touches the fourth guy, and then and then they touch back all the way up. So fourth touches third touches second touches first, and that's like a way, without speaking or anything, of letting each other know, like, hey, I'm here, I'm ready, like, let's go. So once the guy at the front of the door gets touched again from behind, we know we're ready to go, right? So boom, then we bust in the room, but there's never any actual fucking enemies there. Of course, there's a certain way, like the first guy looks right, second guy looks left, third guy looks this other, like you have a certain direction in whatever you're supposed to look in as you're entering the room. But there's never any enemy there. There's never anyone who's fires back at you, or anyone who's like surrendering, or yeah, it's not a proper simulation. It's always empty. So the fact that you can actually
In
get
VR, it ain't gonna be empty.
exactly in VR, they could set it up so some rooms are empty, and other rooms actually have like hostiles or bad, people that are just out to fucking people that
Counter-Strike stores days.
exactly. So some people in the VR might surrender when they see y'all bust in the room all hot and fast and shit, and they might be like, "Oh, hey, I'm trying to,"
Yeah.
and then maybe you could
Or you might
handcuff
get
somebody, or yeah, exactly. There might be fucking dudes in the room waiting to shoot at you as soon as you come in, and so I feel like the VR thing is probably useful. I feel like they should implement it in the military as well, not just the police and fire department and shit like that, because I feel like it would be very helpful at more like accurately simulating the real situations as they happen on the spot than me just busting a door open into a fucking empty building where I'm never in any kind of danger.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be much better. It would teach people
That
to
way you can
more
also,
properly
like-
assess shit and respond
Yeah, you can
as shit happens.
you can like make sure that like you have the proper kind of response so that you don't accidentally cap like a bystanders or like a hostage.
exactly.
Accidentally cap a bystander.
Yeah, bro. It be happening though. Sometimes you never
It'd be
know,
like
bro.
that though.
Yeah, life is crazy. You never know, bro.
A
You
child.
never know.
You never know when you're gonna cap a bystander. God.
My cat's just gone. He's just gone.
Is this
Yeah.
guy? Oh my god, so he is.
Is he sleeping?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow,
He's
look
been
at
there
that
the whole
shit.
Sleeping
time.
this entire time.
Full set.
That is beautiful.
And then his sister's sleeping right there.
Yo, maximize that
Damn.
window for a second. Lock.
Maximize it.
Zoom
Get
in
it.
on Ray.
Yeah.
Rye. It's not Ray, it's Rye.
Right.
It does not.
Look at them,
care.
bro.
Aw.
You're sleeping.
You got the
He's
magic
gone.
fingers. Oh my god, he's about to fall.
Ay, bata.
Yeah, he's gone.
Oh,
He's so
Aw,
gone.
oh,
what a
so
sweet
cute.
kitty.
Damn,
Oh
bro.
my god.
Bro,
My
I'm trying to
baby
be put to
dude.
sleep
He
like
gone,
that.
bro. He gone, bro. He in the he in the simulation right now.
he's in like what deep dive? Yeah, he's deep
Yeah,
diving
he
right
deep diving like Sword Art Online right now, bro.
Yeah.
now. Don't get stuck.
He's purring like a motherfucker right now.
Oh, it's
Yo.
a good dream.
Hold your mic
Yeah,
up to
he's
him if you're
good.
able to without disturbing
Yo,
him. If you can't,
Grinch, turn on your fucking camera. I see you in the fucking call. Turn on your camera and turn on your mic, bruh. That's my boy Johnny. I don't know why he's got his cam and his mic off.
Yo,
Johnny
what up,
boy.
Johnny?
Actually,
We're
I met
only
Johnny. I
Stage
met
5 only
Johnny.
over here.
I met Johnny in the army. We went to boot camp together.
Nice.
Oh
Just
shit.
turn off my
Yeah,
Johnny
so-
from the
Military
army.
buds.
He's one of the homies from the suffering back in the days, bruh.
I don't know if you can
Have
hear
you
him.
ever seen I can't even remember what the name of that movie is. What's the name of that movie where the dude's like, I bet you could suck a watermelon through a golf ball through a
No.
garden
I
hose.
bet you can suck a
Yeah.
golf ball through
I
a
can
garden
feel
hose.
him.
Yeah.
Jesus
Oh
What's the
my
name of that
God.
Feel
movie?
him
I forgot.
I forget.
purring though.
Cringe look.
Oh,
He
he's
left. He a little.
Got called out,
Damn.
yeah.
Let me text him
It's
real
okay,
quick,
it
bro.
happens.
Let me text.
I'm a little shy.
He's purring, but I don't think you could hear him purr.
No, I maxed out your volume for a little bit and I couldn't hear a thing before
Yeah.
reducing it. Oh well.
it's okay. Leave him alone. He's comfy.
Oh, yeah, he comfy.
Yeah.
He come.
I'd be doing the
It's
same.
Full Metal Jacket, my dude. It's from Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket. That's what it's called.
Yes, sir. Full Metal Jacket is a movie from 1988.
He's like, "Do you suck dick?
Said, let's take a walk to the PX so I
I
can
bet you could suck a golf ball
fuck
through
your
a garden
condoms.
hose."
Oh my God.
That shit was so funny, bro. I love that movie so
gosh,
much.
That is
I can't believe I
Bro.
forgot what it was called. My
5
memory
stages
is so
of
bad.
VR.
Oh yeah, stage
My
5. I'm stage
Bro.
5 by the end of
Um,
next week, dude. I just got on VR chat like yesterday.
Oh no.
It don't
Oh,
take
yeah.
long.
I gotta find me. I gotta find me.
It don't take long to progress through the stages, bro.
No.
I gotta
Wait,
find me a VR
It does
chat.
not take long.
Were you
are-
hanging out with us last night?
Hell yeah, dude! I was
Yeah.
the one you gave
Oh,
the tips
He-
to.
the
He's
tips
Q's.
dude.
Yeah,
Hell
he's
yeah,
Q
tip.
Paradise.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Jiggly titties, boy. I was walking around.
Yo, look at that right
So
now.
I don't think we ever
What does it say?
introduced
Nothing out loud.
ourselves.
Let's take a walk to the PX so I can fuck your heart.
Oops.
Oh yeah, this.
I
Listen,
don't think we
listen.
ever introduced
podcast?
ourselves. And we're already like an hour
yo.
in.
Yo, Grinch just said some shit in chat, right? He said something about let's take a walk to the PX so I can fuck your heart, right? So listen. That was a
What the
joke. That was a joke. We had a drill sergeant. His name was fuck. I don't remember his name, dude. Cap. I don't remember, dude. But
Capitan.
something.
All right, there we go.
Don't
Correct.
out
But
him.
so I can
You can get in
fuck your
trouble. Don't
feelings.
out him.
Sorry. All right, listen. So we had a drill sergeant, right? I don't remember what somebody did or something. He was like, and he said, "Private, I hope you brought a condom because I'm about to fuck your feelings." Half right face.
Jesus.
Jeez, that is
Oh,
Yo, that is
Sepulveda.
hilarious.
Yeah,
Dude, okay, so
Sepulveda.
that movie's like
Joe Sergeant Sepulveda. Yeah, he was like, "Private, I hope you brought a condom because I'm about to fuck your feelings." Half right face. and we're all just like fuck, because when they would say half right face, you had to like turn 45 degrees to the right, and then he says front leaning rest position, move, and that means like get into push up position,
bend
right?
over.
Like
Oh,
get into
no,
push up
dude, he's
position.
about to fuck-
And then it's like this, and then it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bruh, they'll fuck you up,
Yikes.
bruh. They'll
Yikes.
fuck you
I'm
up.
doing 200 squats every day, like fucking military style, like fucking.
Every
20
2 push-ups
rest of
counts as 1 push-up when they're doing that shit to you.
Damn.
Yeah, 2 push-ups is 1 push-up. Yeah, so you're getting fucked pretty hard, pretty fast, bruh.
Damn.
I can't do that.
There's no mercy
I'd
there.
rather do 1-to-1 ratio.
I'll put the drill sergeant on my
I'd
back.
rather die.
Yeah, you like 6'8", so you could probably do that.
Hell yeah, I'd be like, sit on my back and watch this. And I'd just be like,
One hand, no hand push-ups.
Only
Oh
No.
my
Like the
god.
Zohan.
Limitations.
dick
Call me
only
Zohan.
dick only push-ups.
In
Yeah.
terms of- they got a lot of really cool stuff going on. The squat world's really cool. You actually are able to track your squats. Like you set your like up position, then you squat and you set your down position, and then you just like go up and down on this gauge,
Yeah,
and it
just
like tracks like your squats. My homie actually did 700 squats the other day, like no cap, and it
Fuck.
off entirely. Yeah,
bro, my
yo,
legs would be so dead if I did 700 squats, bro.
Professor Alice did it, by the way.
I would not be able to walk.
I
Oh,
don't know.
Why is
if I had
the
the
ad so
seen
long
Professor
on this Twitch?
but-
Why is what?
What?
This
Might as well
ad, bro, it's like won't let me skip it.
Oh,
That's
It's
alright.
stuck at 1 second, dude. Come on.
I thought you
trying to
asked
read the
why my cat was so long.
Yeah, that's what I
Why's your
thought
cat
you
so
heard. Why is your cat so long? I thought you said, why is your
Oh.
cat so long? I was like, yo.
You got a long cat?
He's a
Like,
long
yeah.
boy. He's
Used to
only
make
he's
that
only like
Chat app
he's
give a
only
long
3-4 months. He's
seen,
only
like,
3-4 months
podcasts.
old.
What?
Is he fixed?
He's
Yes, I
only
need to
3,
see
Not
4.
yet.
Not yet.
We're gonna get him fixed though.
They get so fat. We got my cat fixed, and she's so fat now, bro. She gained like 15 pounds.
Literally chopping off.
Oh, no.
Don't declaw your cat.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, she's
no.
got her claws. I know, cause she smacks me every time I walk
It is
by.
his claws. It's actually inhumane to declaw them now. But if
Dad fucking
anything,
My cat would tell me no, and I was like, "Oh my god, Charleston, I'm so sorry."
You got your
What?
cat declawed, bro?
My cat lives with my dad currently because I can't have him in this apartment. But yeah, my dad fucking declawed my cat on me. God damn it.
What?
Well, you should have stopped
if
fucking
I
the couch
did
up.
if I did declaw my cats, it'd only be their front paws.
Yeah, but like
Because they'd
still
have
no,
their back paws. It's still bad, but if I had to,
crap
like if
shit.
I had to,
Dude,
like
I'm gonna
if I
tell
was
you something
forced
so
to,
sad.
I'd declaw, but I would rather put the caps on them.
Yeah,
My
Yeah.
my great grandpa
Yeah.
declawed his cat all four hands, so
Damn.
she can't even like scratch.
yeah.
It's so
Aw.
sad. dude.
Bad. If she goes
She, like,
out in the
uses-
wild, she's fucked.
Oh, she won't go
Yeah.
outside. She like sits at the front door and stares out and just doesn't go outside. But she has her little nugs
not
and she
letting
tries to
them
like
out. Mhm.
scratch.
Aw, that's sad.
So like I
Or
just
the-
go up on her and I'll just scratch her and she like pats her foot like a dog when you scratch
Make sure
her.
you get
Aw.
behind, like,
Oh.
you get shoulder blades too, man. Cats love that shit.
Damn,
Yeah,
bro.
she didn't like me at first, but now that's the homie because I give her them scratches, boy. She be
Damn right. She knows
every
you
time she
good.
sees me, she's like meow. I'm like, what's up?
I
I'm like, what's
blame her,
up?
though,
Shawty, how
not
you doing?
She calling
Well, at
you.
first, like, you know,
Yeah.
she has no way of defending herself, so her
Bust
only
out the
defense
cat food on her.
VR
Oh,
chat, VR cat, bruh.
Your cat.
man.
I actually okay, so I wanted to make a VR chat model that had a cat, like an animated cat that just follows it.
Is
Dang,
that
that'd
Oh,
be
But I
shit.
wasn't sure.
That would be
Yeah,
lit.
I wasn't sure how to do it. I want to do it and I want to figure it out because I want it just to be like a cat that just follows. Like it just follows.
That's some
Yeah.
poke.
Yeah.
Look at Xeno turn into a fucking
But I
cat.
wasn't sure how to do that. And I think I could do
Meow,
it
meow,
3.0,
motherfucker.
but how do I make it so that the cat will follow
Okay,
and have
well,
the
how about
walking
this? How about
animation?
you walk around and I'll just be a cat and follow you around.
Be in this model.
Yeah, I'll be a little cat and I'll follow you around the whole time.
Bruh, that reminds me. That's like some what you're
I'll
talking
be
about.
Popcat. I'll just
That's like some Pokemon,
my God.
some Pokemon Yellow shit,
Yeah,
like
like-
Pikachu.
Y'all were talking
Yeah,
about
like
role
your
playing.
Pokemon following you in Pokemon. Like your Pokemon following you in one of the Pokemon games.
Yeah,
I
bruh.
missed that. They need to bring that back.
That would be kind of lit.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Look at
Agreed.
her.
Could you imagine? I think
God, you
they
love your
they
cats
might.
so
Who knows? They might add pets or something to
Huh?
VR chat
I said you love
eventually.
your cats.
Like
I
where you
mean,
can have
I'm
a
an early
cat or a
founder of
dog
VR
or
chat,
whatever.
so I got that cat up in my right hand corner that I can click on and it says random shit. It has a like cardboard box on its head.
Yeah, me too.
Cute.
You know what? You know what? That
Could
would
you
actually be
imagine
a
paying
strong
for free?
selling point. That would actually be a strong selling point for VR chat. If they were
Pets,
like,
dude.
oh, yeah, now you can
Wow.
have pets and shit, and you
You
can have
never
cats
know,
and
they might do
dogs
it.
and whatever,
They've
and
actually been making
you
money
have to
moves. They've been
fucking.
making a lot of changes. What
But
do y'all
you
think
have
of
to
the
have
new,
VR
new
chat
messaging
plus.
system?
I
What do you think of the new
love
messaging
the
system?
messaging system.
It's
I
so
can
good.
custom replies and everything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
my friends won't be like, "Why the fuck did you like not show up?" I can say,
Yeah,
"Hey,
you
I'm
can be
doing
like decline with
something."
reason, and then you can be
Yeah.
like,
And
sorry,
you're
I'm doing this.
I already did
I
that.
love
like,
it. I
I've
love
already did
it.
that like once
Yeah.
already during this
Pinnacle moment.
podcast.
I
Yo,
can.
Like,
I-
hey, I'm in a podcast.
Somebody sent me a request earlier today before I slept for like an hour, and Or no, I sent somebody a request and they were like, sorry, like I'm actually about to go FK, but I'm gonna come join you guys later. It was super cool, like how you can
So
actually
nice. Now you
get a
don't
response
feel,
now.
and you don't
No more
feel
dono
like
blocks, no more dono walls.
exactly you know what's going on, and it's like, hey, does this person like hate me now, or are they like busy? And now it's like,
Yeah,
it's
it's
all
Yeah,
super
bro.
personable. It's wonderful. I love
it's
it.
fantastic.
I'm about to
And
start. My bad. Go ahead, Zeno.
I like the idea of just adding in, hey, you can also take a photo if you have VR Chat Plus. So it's like a little sprinkle on top, which is like a
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
incentive, and it's not like aggravating saying, hey, you can't do half of this shit because of VR Chat Plus. It's just a little icing on the cake, which is
Yeah.
really
Wait.
a good direction.
Wait. So everybody has access to the new
Yeah, everyone has access
nice.
to the edit messages and all that stuff. They just can't take
Hell yeah.
photos and send it unless they're VR Chat Plus.
Oh, so they can send a reply, they just can't take pictures of the
I
like
just can't
while
take
Yeah,
replying.
they
pictures.
can't add a
Okay.
custom picture
That's
to it.
just like a little small thing that's like, hey, if you want
Yeah,
this, it's a cool feature, you can do that.
it's
And
a
I
cool feature,
love that.
but it's
I
not
love
necessary. But it's
I
super
know.
Yeah.
cool.
And I love that they're not gatekeeping like huge things, because that was
Yeah.
like the big concern at first. And now it's like they've already showed they're not doing that. So I'm really happy with it.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I got
start
a lot of
hitting
faith
the.
for VR chat, especially now that they're like, I mean, if they're charging people $100 a year for this platform now, if they're actually willing to pay, they better be
You don't gotta
making
worry
money
about it,
move.
Preston. VR Chat Plus is
I'm
like an optional thing. You don't have to worry about it,
Yeah,
Preston.
don't worry
I
about
seen
it.
your
Don't worry
face
about
when
it.
you heard that shit. Don't worry about it,
don't
bro.
have
I
to
don't
worry
even
about
have
it.
I don't even have a VR headset, so
Yeah. If
Yeah,
you
don't
want
worry
to have a
about it. Don't worry
profile
about VR
picture
Chat Plus.
above your head and you want to be able to send pictures along with your replies, then and if you want 100 slots for avatars, then by all
Yeah.
means pay like
Oh.
$12 a month or like
It's-
$9 a month, whatever it is for Americans. But
It's
besides that, you
10.
don't need
Are
it.
you
You
not
still get
American?
25
Like
slots.
10.
That's still more
Canadian?
than 16 that we had originally. And if you upload your own avatars, you can upload an infinite amount.
Yeah.
Not an
Wait.
infinite amount, but like
Infinite strippers. Sorry, bro. Sorry. That was
Oh,
bad.
God.
Yeah.
Infinite strippers, bro.
Infinite.
shout out Club De La More.
Listen, bro. What was I gonna say, bro? I was gonna say something, but I lost my train of thought. It's because of
Delaware.
My
these.
bad. bro.
It's because of these shots too, bro. They hit my head.
Bro, you were turning up that bottle, bro.
Yeah, bro, they hit my
The
head, bro.
pink. Turn it up one more time, you get your memory back.
I actually like stripped some of it off. Like I started peeling the shit a little bit.
Now
So
it's
you
got a
can
crop
see
top.
when you get to the danger zone.
It's got a crop top.
Danger zone.
Indigo.
Bro,
Yeah.
let me see. Where's this bitch at?
Yo, if anybody in chat has like a bevy near them, doesn't matter what it is, water, whatever. Ting ting.
Hell yeah.
Oh fuck! Another
nothing.
shot. Yeah. Hey,
I need
Preston.
to like
Yo,
Preston.
drink
post
some
my
fucking
art
water.
piece.
When
No,
they
not
s-
the
yeah
glass.
in Bike Lobby.
yeah when they say ting ting,
what
you
about Bike
just
Lobby?
you just have to take a shot,
Oh,
bro.
I need to post
Even if
my
only
art
you have
commission
water,
sheet
just
in
take a
Bike
shot, bro.
Lobby.
Do it. Do it, I dare you.
I need
Alright.
to. I'll do it in a minute because I have to grab my iPad and I'm holding cat.
Bro, he said,
Yo, I'll be in contact with you about commission work.
Oh yeah, the window, right?
Yeah. Actually,
that
yeah,
too.
I completely forgot about that. Yeah, now
Yeah, I
that I
have
have
my
a
little
mustache on my
right here.
avatar, now that I have
Good
a proper
lord.
mustache on my avatar, yeah, let's go. I
Yeah.
finally put dynamic bones in
Did
my
you see
mustache.
Did you see the
It
art of
works.
Miyoshi I did?
No, I have yet to
It's
see
Like,
that.
yeah,
I'm super behind
yeah,
on like
It's in Bike. Yeah,
righteous.
it's in the art.
I'm checking it. I'm gonna
It's
take
after
Boy-
the flowers.
Boys Over Flowers
it
tried to
right
hit
now.
me with a ada, but she said ada like
Alright,
da.
alright.
She tried, yeah.
Ada.
Bro, y'all need to chill with the aras, bro.
where
I think
how do
it's
we
chill
get
with
that one chick in here to say that shit, bro?
How do you get what?
Nana to come in here and say that.
Oh nah,
my
bruh.
God.
You said it's not about
Nah,
the-
bruh.
Ew.
It's not about the ooh. It's about the ara.
Senpai Ubu.
Bro, she said that shit in Spanish, bro. I about had to leave.
Oh my god.
I'm glad it was a VR chat.
Hey.
I'm gonna be
What a
stateside.
righteous day.
I don't know.
All right, it's under fine art, right? Rye,
I'm not
not
about
Ray,
to
Rye.
Yeah.
leave.
It's Rye.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
you
Rye.
can also call me Riley. That's my real name. So
Okay, I'll probably do that because I keep like going back to
Ray.
fucking yeah, because of
You have
like
a friend named Ray, and spelled the same way, right?
for me it's like what is it? It's
Ah,
super epic mech series.
I just messaged Nana and let her know
Oh my god.
about the
I
Ara
need-
Ara show.
I need to start getting more than 1 hour of sleep.
I think my cat's trying
Yo,
to leave.
hey, look, listen. So this is my phone, right? Like my phone case or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And let me show y'all. I have some waifus on the inside hidden, bro.
oh
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
shit.
God.
You got
Listen.
them hidden in there, son? Show me.
Listen, so I got some stickers here on the
Right.
inside, man.
Right,
Nice.
Ayanami from fucking
I got
What did
Chica
I?
from
Yelling.
fucking Love Is War right here. You see, I got the two.
Yo, 1
I
second.
got
I gotta
them.
show y'all something.
And
Give me
I
1
got
second.
02 from Darling in the Franks.
Hey.
You heard?
I love how
I got
you
'em
cut those
both,
out
boy.
with scissors, bro.
No, they're stickers. You buy them like from
Oh,
a sticker
are
pack
they?
on Amazon. Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
it looked like you cut them out with scissors,
Yeah,
bro.
bro. And then look, my
Big
fucking
mouse
my
pad.
wait. Let me show you
Oh
my
my
lock
Back
screen.
in, give me a sec.
Oh, are
The-
those boobs?
No, my
Oh,
lock
yeah, the
screen.
titties.
My
They're
lock
abs.
screen is a fucking
Right.
animatrix too, man.
Oh my
Yo,
God.
I got the waifus all
Yeah.
over my shit,
I
bro.
got
Y'all
some
think I'm
fucking,
playing?
even
Yo.
gotchis, even Neon Genesis, even Evangelion Tamagotchis. They're
What?
both Rai,
Oh my God.
Ayanami.
That's a
One of them is
Tamagotchi.
her mech. One of them is actually Rai. It's not a Tamagotchi. It's a waifugachi.
A
Oh, that's
waifu
great.
Straight from
gachi.
Japan.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Waifu gachi,
God.
What the fuck?
Waifugachi, bruh. You can't fucking see it because
I also have like
But yeah.
pop figures and shit. I want JoJo pop figures or JoJo figures because I don't have any. and
I need to
need
watch
some.
JoJo. I've never seen JoJo.
I
good.
need
so
to
I've
watch
never-
JoJo as
It's
well.
The
great.
first two parts are like, and I really like part 2 because I like the JoJo. Part 3 is like the best in my
Right.
opinion because it's like
My Tamagotchi.
I like the JoJos
Yeah.
because the previous JoJo from part 2 is in part 3. This is
Mhm.
kind of a spoiler, but not really.
Yeah, you'll figure it out very quickly between part 1 and 2. But honestly, it's like you get like a good feel for part 1. Like you're like, okay, cool, and then you're like,
Yeah.
okay, I expect this in part 2, and then part 3 completely changes the whole fucking
Dude.
ball game.
There we go.
Those
Waifu
shits,
gachi.
those shits might be worth money in the future. You better hold on to them, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the full
Yeah.
set. I don't have 80
Might be
bucks to
worth
blow on it
money.
right now, but I'm gonna get the whole set straight
Get
from
the full
Japan.
set and just sit
These
on
ones
it
I'm
for 20
opening. I'm
years.
keeping in the package,
have
but I'm opening them. I
Red
also
Box
am hooking
too?
I bought 2 sets of these so that both my friend and I have both the Ray Tamagotchi as well as the Ray's mech
Oh,
Tamagotchi.
Oh,
One
I
of them's a
hear
mech.
now.
Listen,
Wait, you hear
listen.
who? Who do you hear?
What?
I was frozen while I was talking about JoJo.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
Oh yeah.
You were talking
I
that
was
entire
frozen.
time?
Yeah, I was frozen.
Ooh,
I was
snap.
Oh,
wondering
shit.
why you didn't have a reaction to what I said, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
cool, let's just move on.
Yeah, no, I was frozen. I was talking about how I like JoJo Part 3 the best because it's my 2 favorite JoJos. Part 4 was okay. I mean, like the story was nice. It was just kind
It
of
was nice. It
was
a
just
different
kind of
pace.
comfy. It was like a comfy kind of
it was
like
comfy.
JoJo.
Mhm.
And then Part 5 I haven't finished.
I haven't
Like
started
I watched
it
the
yet.
first I watched like the first 2 episodes.
Mm.
So what'd you say, Zeno?
Josuke is my favorite JoJo. It's because I can relate to him, and if I had a stand, I would love to have that. So I connect with them.
My
So it's
favorite
like
I have 2 favorite JoJos. It's Jotaro and
Jotaro with no brim.
Joseph.
Dude, I
Yeah,
forget who it was, but there was a dude going around for a hot minute, like back in like October or
That
like
was
something.
Tristan.
That was
That was
Tristan going.
Tristan.
No way, that was
That-
Tristan
that
going
was
around with
Tristan.
Jotaro with no
Tris-
brim. That's
Yes.
amazing.
Tristan has all those avatars.
I'm gonna have to get him
He
to
has all
break
the
out
JoJo
Jotaro with no
ones.
brim, and he has like the
Wait,
meme
which
that
Tristan?
he
Yeah.
pulls out. It's like Jotaro
Yeah,
with no
Talking
brim
about-
on like a card.
Tristan.
Are you talking about
Oh my
femboy
God.
Tristan?
Tristan Wilder. Tristan Wilder.
Oh,
Yes.
never mind, never mind.
No
Tristan
way.
Wilder. Yes,
Dude, I love that man. He's wonderful.
he is wonderful. Bro,
Tristan.
shit people can do like with avatars now. Like 3.0 has like been like huge. Like holy shit.
Hell
being a-
yeah.
Like you can like full on make a whole customizable avatar with like 3 different hairstyles, like different shirts, different like pants, shoes.
Way
like-
more optimized than 2.0.
Yes, it's way more
Hell
optimized than
yeah.
2.0. You can
don't have to
toggle
cus-
wings. You can give elf ears. Like the
You don't
shit's
have to
fucking
Stop
wild.
talking ab-
Yeah, 'cause
Yo,
with
Preston, wait,
2.0
Nana's in the chat. Nana's in the chat right now. She
Oh,
said,
God.
"Stop talking about me when I'm not around, bro."
Hey.
She said, "Stop talking about me when I'm not around."
2.0 had a weird system to where it's like people would implement like 3.0 stuff before 3.0 was a thing, but they had
Yeah.
to create the fucking like little
Files for it. Yeah, they had to
dash-
make it.
a little dashboard and stuff to do it, and it was so unoptimized. Now it's just
Mhm.
click
Hells
easy.
Yeah, it's
built
insane.
in. Oh,
And then they
beautiful.
updated 3.0 with some new stuff, so I gotta like
like
update my
new
3.0 SDK.
parameters. I think it was
Oh,
like
okay.
increased parameters or something.
I'm
Mm.
eating a little bit, by the way. I'm sorry, yo.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. Food's important. Get
Bro,
that.
your
Get
food's
that
probably
food in you. You
cold
got the
by
alcohols
now.
in you.
I'm
You
doing
gotta get food in
good.
you.
Cause I've been drinking with y'all on stream, and so your boy's a little hungry now, bruh.
Hell.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? That
Oh
hunger's
shit!
starting to
I'm
kick
gonna
in,
just
dog.
join on you then if you're. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
this is the world that I'm still working on, but I finally got
still-
the fucking
nice.
dynamic bones in my mustache. It doesn't look good
Oh
if
my
not
God.
in VR, but yeah,
That's
they
the
there.
world.
That's
Is
great.
that's you, bro? You got the mustache.
Ah, yeah. And I have a green version of it as well. I had to remove all the bones from the hair and the earrings to make it work properly.
He
Hey,
put
let's
his
go.
mustache in VR too, bro.
Really?
That's his
You had to
signature
remove
thing,
the
dog.
bones
To make it
your
green.
hair green?
Not the bones, just the
No.
dynamic aspect. I had to remove the dynamic bones from the hair and from the earrings to get it to work
Oh,
as a green avatar.
oh, okay.
This one
yeah,
right
that
here
makes
is the
sense.
green version.
I thought you meant like
Oh,
change
nope,
your hair
that's
color
not
to
it.
green.
Avatar.
I was very
Bam. It's green
confused.
dynamic bones. There we go.
I was very
Yeah.
confused
No, no,
because I thought you meant like green hair with like a texture, like
Green hair.
color thing.
no. JD's here too. What the fuck?
Yeah, yo, let me know what you think
Hello.
about Helios Garden. I still need to like put video players in it and whatnot and like make more optimized.
Holy shit!
Oh, that's the one you showed me before, right? With the sand and the little
Yeah.
bridge
It's
and
got like a pool behind you.
yeah.
Everything in here you see is like free assets.
My boy's
It's
been
that
working
for
on this
the
for a
water
hot
texture.
minute, bro.
I paid $5.
Is that your
for
like? Is that your crib or is that like
Yeah,
a
this is
world
my
you're
crib,
making?
dude.
What
This
do
is
you
my
got?
crib.
Yeah, that's his
my
crib,
Hey.
bro.
I'm Zaz.
Damn, son, I'm trying to make a
Bam.
crib.
Yo, Nana
so-
just said, "Ada, you little pog champs."
Oh, let me
Oh
stop my
my
mic. One sec. I want to add like a falling petal texture to this Sakura tree. I want to delete this. I want to make a comfy space up here. There's a lot I want to do with it, but
Bruh.
I need to figure it out more.
Can't be saying that
That's
shit to a
freehand
brother,
now.
bro.
Yo,
What the-
we have Fiji water, by the way. We got Fiji water.
Got
Check
Fiji.
that.
That
Fiji.
Fiji, bro.
what the
You should
heck?
retexture it and put like not Fiji water, but like change the name of it. Instead of like Fiji water, change it to like Zaz water or some shit.
True. Why can't I throw this right now? So these Fiji water balls are
Ara-
weird. You can
ara
like throw them at
puggies.
people's feet and they like go flying. Like the person goes flying. It's a weird
What the
kind of
hell?
clipping thing. Over here, we're gonna have like a TV here. I want to figure out how to make a resync button so when people come in, they can like resync it. I need to put a collider in the table. I need to put chairs in the chairs as well as colliders. But yeah, this is
What
this
the
is it. I
hell?
want to put the Travis Scott cereal boxes here.
Are
The
y'all seeing
Travis
this?
Scott
I
cereal
see you're
box?
moving around, but your like
Oh
lower
yeah.
body is like right here for me.
Yo,
and-
Zaz, look at the
Ah,
stream
yeah,
real
I see
quick.
that. That's so strange.
Yeah, and it has your name on it too. I've blocked you, unblocked you, hid,
That's so
shown.
strange.
What
Wait,
the
let me go
fuck?
upstairs beside you.
Yeah, like
You
Hey,
got statues
hey,
for days. We got
hey.
Helios.
Listen real quick.
We got
Not,
dying. Meal bite.
in the chat, real quick. Flowers, Nana, JD. If any of y'all are drinking,
What the hell?
take a shot. Hey, for y'all in the podcast right now too, Ting
Let me
Ting,
rejoin.
I'm not.
drink some water or something. If you don't got no liquor, you know what I'm saying. Hey, Preston, drink some water, bro.
Rejoin.
I'm
Drink
rejoining.
some water, bro.
I'm
Drink some
rejoining.
water, bro.
I don't have
Drink your
shit.
water.
That's
Got that
so
Svedka.
weird.
Yeah.
Drink some water,
Oh, the
homie.
bed also has mirrors. It's pretty pog.
Pog, pog,
The
pog, pog.
the white dot in front of you, by the way, the white dot on the wall, is a mirror.
Yeah, I noticed, but I have this camera right here, and I have my overlay up so I can see y'all in Discord. So I'm not really
Hells
looking at
yeah.
anything, and I'm just staring at the Discord stuff so I can see all of you.
And a crash, and I'm rejoining. What?
What the fuck?
I have
In your own
32 gigs
shit?
of RAM now. This shouldn't be happening. All right.
Yeah, I have 32 gigs of RAM as well on my shit.
I'm not there, but
I am in my own instance now. What? Yo, VR
Uh,
chat's been doing this weird thing lately where it kind of does that.
I've never experienced that yet. I'd like to hang out with a homie.
Wait, is it saying okay, cool? Because sometimes it
Yeah.
also doesn't let you request because like you're like in the same world or whatever, even though you're not in the same world.
Yeah,
Listen.
no, it showed that I could request off of you, so
The day
it didn't mess up.
I was actually thinking about this, like, listen. All right, so if you ever seen that movie Total Recall, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There are some people in that movie that they're just like hooked up into that simulation bullshit. So their mind, like physically, they're unconscious, but their mind thinks that they're off somewhere else doing something else and all that bullshit, right?
All that
Kind of like,
bull-
kind of like,
Um,
kind of like sorry, let me mute myself. Kind of like altered carbon.
Yeah. So there are these things recently. I don't know if you've heard about them, but you can look up articles about them, and they're called suicide chambers. And it's not here in the U.S. It's in other countries where like literally people
I've heard
who
of
are
those, yeah.
people who want to die or they're like very sick or something and they're on their way to death anyways.
Wait, are we talking about Soylent Green right now?
I don't know what that is.
Oh my
But,
god. Okay, sorry.
like,
Continue.
People who want to die or people who are like very medically sick and like they just want to end it instead of like suffering until they fucking die, they can go into this chamber, they can like pay for this service, go into this chamber thing, and this chamber thing like peacefully puts them to sleep, like kills them so that they don't feel pain and whatever, and boom, that's the end of it, right?
Boom.
So I was
Boom
wondering
shakalaka.
if VR chat one day, or not VR chat specifically, but VR one day could possibly be used in the same sense, like people who are suffering or whatever.
Probably.
If you could put someone down unconscious or something and have
That's
like
why
a
I'm at
full
90 gigs.
dive,
Give me a sec.
have a full dive thing so that they're in VR, and you could slowly put them to sleep while they're in VR doing whatever it is that they think that they're fucking
living
doing.
their best life.
All right.
Yeah,
so
living their
I'm gonna
best
talk
life.
about Soylent Green for a second.
Because that happens in
so-
Total Recall. People are plugged into the thing and they think that they're living some great life, but they're actually fucking
By the way, I
dying.
just have to reboot. Request off me once I join again. I just had
Gotcha.
to delete my 19 gigs. So what's crazy is Soylent Green is a movie from like the 80s or like something like that. Restart Steam. Okay. There's this movie called Soylent Green. Pretty much the premise of it is like the world is in shortage of food. Everybody's drinking this product called Soylent Green to like get their nutrients and whatnot. And like a lot of shit's fucked up. When people reach a certain age, they get shipped off to this area to like go live in a blissful kind of like community. But in
Mhm.
reality, they're going into this chamber where they're laying down and they're slowly being drained of their life essence while like they're watching like the most beautiful, like there's no more greenery on the planet, by the way. There's no more like wildlife, nothing like that. So they're in this dome. It's like an IMAX theater, and they're watching projections of like greenery, of forests, of like eagles flying, and all this other beautiful shit that
Yeah,
happened prior
nice
to like
shit.
the sad state that they're currently in.
Mhm.
And they get put to sleep, they die, and then they get turned into this thing called Soylent Green. They're literally drinking people.
They're drinking people.
They're drinking
Yeah.
people.
Wow.
They're
the
recycling
fuck?
people that way. But yeah, so it's actually like a it's really cool, it's really beautiful. The main character tries to break in and it's like, what the fuck is going on? But then he's like, oh shit.
Oh.
I did not see you describing that as beautiful coming at all.
Soylent
He
Green,
said
dude,
it's
you should check it
beautiful.
out. You should check it
They're
out. It's a great
drinking
movie.
people, dude.
They're drinking
Drinking
people.
What was it called?
people.
Soylent Green.
They're drinking people.
I'd never
I
heard
don't
of
know
that,
what this
but
movie is called, but I do remember there's like a movie where everyone is living on like this certain credit system, and
Are you talking
if that
about with
credit,
time?
yeah, with
Oh, that's with
time,
Justin
and like
Timberlake.
when it
Yeah,
hits
I remember
zeros,
that
they'll
movie.
Yeah.
yeah,
Time Stoppers. What is it? I forget. It's really good though. It's really good. Like,
yeah.
Basically, like to keep because their whole system, the money changes to how much time you have. I think.
yeah,
Mhm.
and there's like the top of the top have like millions and millions and millions of minutes and like hours and days, and
Or
like the
Mhm.
very
years.
few people are living
Wait.
literally minute
called
to minute, have like
in
half an
time.
hour.
so time
time,
is
yeah.
currency.
Time is
Mhm.
currency. Yeah, we only
Okay.
have so
And
much time, right? And
Yeah.
like you age to like the age of 25 and then you stop aging. So like the dude's mom looks like it
Mhm.
could be like his fucking sister. But yeah, and then she
Hey.
ends up being late
Hey,
for the bus and
stepmom.
like not able to make her fucking place because like the bus costs a little bit more time than she's used to, and like it's literally like they're this far apart from being able to lock hands and transfer time, and his mom fucking just poof, heart stops, dead.
Dies.
Yeah,
Yeah, not a spoiler, by the way. Not a spoiler because there's a lot about that movie that
there's a lot more
people in
that
chat should
happens,
definitely
but
check
that's
out.
like
A lot more.
that's like the general like lore of the world.
All right,
Is like
Joe and
if time
Austin,
hits 0, you're
I should stop freezing
done.
now.
It's such a cool concept, but it's also terrifying.
Yeah,
Mhm.
honestly, it makes me think of my own mortality, dude. Like,
It does.
I go through
Like,
existential crisis on the daily, and it sucks because of
This
like
food
my
is so good.
mental shit. But yeah, being in VR chat and being able to hang out with the homies has definitely made a huge difference. You know, being able to
hanging
socialize,
out.
being able to like actually embrace people, even though it's not like it would be better if I had a Tesla suit and could actually have the haptic feedback of like embracing somebody. But yeah, it's been cool. It's been really awesome. It's been great for my mental health.
That's great.
Yeah, VR really helps with that.
I wonder if
especially with the
my bad. Go ahead.
pandemic and stuff.
Yeah.
You can like hang out with people, don't have to worry about getting sick, and like you could just party and drink.
Listen,
Mhm.
Hell
Party
yeah.
and
It's like
party and
partying, but without
drink
the sun.
and hit that stage 5.
Hey, next week.
VR chat
Yo,
definitely
stage
helped
Oh
5
me
yeah,
by
too.
Kevin, and we
Friday.
always be getting into deep shit.
Yeah,
Bruh.
like
Welcome to the
VR also
lockdown.
helped me too for the main factor of like probably a month or so before I got VR, because I got it like late August. My grandpa passed away. So I was
Oh,
dealing
damn.
with
Sorry to
grief
hear.
and I was dealing with grief and everything.
Sorry, bro.
And like going in VR and like talking with people really helped me get my mind off of it. And like I like obviously like because my grandpa was like my dad basically.
Same for me,
And
dog.
so like
To be honest.
like my grandparents were my parents because my actual parents were working most of the time. So I lived with my grandparents. And so like my grandma would work night shifts, take me to school in the morning, sleep while I'm at school, pick me up from school. Like it was a big thing, and like I was basically taking care of him. And he passed away early July due to lung cancer catching up to him. And that was a terrible week for me. Sorry, I'm going on a rant.
Nah, it's all good.
Helps,
You're good.
I
You're good.
guess.
You Gucci.
So 2 days before my grandpa passed away, I graduated.
Well,
And the big like I kind of hate how I graduated because I was a 2020 graduate
Yeah.
for my school. So if COVID didn't happen, my grandpa would have saw me walk down and get my diploma. But my grandpa was in that state of like basically he was unconscious, where like he tried his absolute best to stay out of the whatever the home is, the it's not rehab, but it's like a
Hospice.
Hospice, probably?
hospice, the
hospice.
hospice house.
Yeah, hospice.
He was in the
Hospice, yeah.
hospice house, and he my graduation actually got like live streamed on
Hey.
the
Nice.
radio, like, or like our like number one radio is like 97.5 or 105.3, one of them, live streamed it on their Facebook because I went to like a rich public school.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was able to listen to it, but he wasn't like conscious, you know? So like the night before, that same night, he woke up, and I had the choice to be either go there, and I was like, no, I'm tired because I was just there for one, and my dad had to go pick up my mom. But I got a call from my mom, and I was really confused, and my grandpa had woken up from his sleep, and I was told that I had the best conversation with him when he was awake, which like
That's amazing.
yeah, because he wasn't all there still. He was
Yeah.
in pain. There were so many people there, even though you were only supposed to have 3 because of COVID. We, you know,
Yeah.
like
They-
my grandpa
They
has
have
like
to limit it.
6 siblings, right? They all like most of them lived in Arizona, like Arizona area, and like only 2, 3 lived here where we are, and they came all the way from there to see.
Check on my screen.
Yeah. Oh, you're not moving. Oh.
Yeah,
there we go.
and
My world's super broken.
your world is broken. I think it's a world issue for some
Yeah,
reason.
Is that
sorry,
what
sorry, sorry.
No, no, it's
Right,
okay.
continue,
Oh,
please.
yeah,
And
go ahead, Ray.
like they all came from there to see their younger brother because my grandpa was the baby of the group and he was the first one to pass away, which
Mhm.
really was like terrible. But you know, I'm like the word like if I didn't have COVID, he would have saw me walk, and like the one thing he was living for was seeing me graduate.
Yeah.
And then 2 days later he passed. So like it
Damn.
was a bittersweet moment. I
Yeah.
have pictures
Yeah.
of me in my grad cap and gown while he was unconscious, because you know he would know I'm there, you know, but
Mhm.
he wasn't like awake, like he could hear us and stuff. He was like that weird
Yeah.
half
It's
unconscious
Yeah, like
thing.
on and off kind of thing.
Mhm.
Mhm.
like
And
when
then
you're
like
falling
3
asleep in
days
class, but you can still hear the bell go and you hear
Mhm.
everything running. Yeah.
And then it was 3/4 days before my graduation. I had to put my dog down.
Sorry, Ray.
Mm.
So that
Damn.
was like such an eventful week. Like not like it
And
was
not
like
for good
bad,
reason either.
good, bad.
Yeah.
Mm.
But like it was also the terribleness of like my graduation because my grandpa could have passed away that day.
Yeah. But he didn't.
He didn't. He passed away
He
2
hung
days
around.
later.
He hung around.
Yeah.
He wanted to
He
hear
woke
about
up.
it, you know?
Mhm.
Mhm.
We video called and he saw me in my cap. So I mean that was
Yeah.
good.
Yo, wait, so you
So
had an actual lucid conversation with him over
pretty
video
much.
call.
Yes.
That's amazing. That's really
Yes.
cool.
I was really upset I wasn't there at the place with him
Yeah.
because I had the choice to go, but I mean, it's in the past. He did see me. He wasn't all there, but he was pretty there. Like he
Yeah.
had the most like solid conversation with me. Like I was like one of his children. Like I
Mhm.
wasn't my mom's kid or my dad's kid. I was his kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
That's
the
how I feel
most
about
like
my
sentimental
parents.
thing, the most sentimental thing for me is that he used to work at this place called House of Taco. It's just a Mexican Spanish esque restaurant. It's like one of the Americanized ones.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Like
one of the
Chipotle, but
things that
probably
they
better.
had.
I'll be right back, by the way. Sorry. Need the bathroom.
Okay.
Mhm.
And like one of the biggest things that every time he would come home from work, he'd get me cinnamon toes, which are these like
Yo.
are like dough balls, like just fried dough dipped in a whole bunch of cinnamon sugar. Like it's
Yeah.
fried dough and
It's
it's
like an
the
American
best
beaver
thing.
tail.
Yeah, I think so. I've never had a beaver tail. I've always called them
Neither have
elephant
I.
toes. I'm like, what
Yo,
is
if you ever
that?
go to Niagara Falls, Canada, hey, yo, get a beaver tail.
Yo, I live in Michigan. That's like 2 hours away from me.
Bruh, let's hang out after COVID.
Fuck, okay.
Not doxing myself. I don't live in Niagara Falls, by the way.
Yes,
I live near Niagara Falls.
yeah. But you know, like I keep if you keep seeing me look over there, it's because my grandpa's like small urn is over there.
Hey,
Mhm.
respect.
It's a beautiful urn. I'm not gonna show it because that makes people like really upset.
Yo, no worries.
Yeah.
Though I
It-
do
it-
want photos of it sometime. There's
is
beauty in
very
morbidity.
pretty.
There's beauty
It's
in morbidity.
it's like a stainless dark gray steel, and it has an American flag and an eagle on it. It's very beautiful, and he loved American eagles. It was like one of his favorite things. Like
Yeah,
we had
eagles
a
are pretty
lamp.
beautiful creatures.
I want to add to my tattoo, which is I want to add an American eagle because it's a tree, and adding the eagle, it's the Yggdrasil tree. So if I add the
Mhm.
American eagle, it's still gonna work because of that. But I also want to add a butterfly for my brother-in-law who passed away.
Mm.
Or not well, yes, he passed away, but in like the not good sense of like he, you know,
Yeah, yeah. I'm
did it
sorry.
himself. And it
Mm.
was like 2 years ago. It was like the
Mhm.
same time as my grandpa. It was like months apart. Like, or not
Mm.
months, but a month. It was my grandpa was at the beginning and he was at the end. So it was like a really weird thing. Um but like it was like strangely, like for me it was like it was just a bad month.
Yeah.
Like, but like some good did come out of it in a sense of like, you know, my family got closer. We got to see family from out of state. Like there was like some good and the bad, which it takes a lot for people to do.
Mhm.
But you know, it happened, and like I'm gonna grow from it. I'm still gonna be sad from it. Like who isn't gonna be sad about their family members passing away? But like it's okay to be sad. That's the main point. Like me talking about it, I know it might make other people like sad or like upset,
Mhm.
It's
but
important to
like
talk about these things,
it is really important to talk about because a lot of people put like a lot of repression on that. And like if they keep it bottled up, there's like one word will just
Yeah.
floodgates.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like I talk about it in a form of venting. Like you guys can say sorry all you want. Like I'm like it's okay. Like I'm like you guys don't have to, but it's the respectful thing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like at some point it gets annoying, and I think that's a big part of like what people who go through it, they're like they don't want to be annoyed by people saying sorry to them all the time. Like they're like, oh yeah, blah, and you're like, oh, I'm
Right.
so sorry, and they're like, you couldn't have done anything, why are you sorry? I know like
Mm.
you don't want me to feel upset and you're sorry because I'm upset, but it's also the factor of like I really like it's also like I really appreciate you saying that, but like it's like gotten to the point of like, oh, blah blah blah, you know, like it just like piles up and you're like, oh my,
Yeah.
like you don't want to like keep hearing sorry because there was nothing they could do or nothing you could do
Yeah.
about
It's just the way
about
shit
it,
More
you
happens.
know.
so, I see it as like people expressing their condolences, but without saying,
Yes.
I send my condolences. It's like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
unfortunate that it happened, but at least they're like in a better place now. They're no longer
Yeah.
suffering, but it's still unfortunate that
That it
had
happened.
occurred.
Yeah.
Although,
Mhm.
it's still like a good thing in the sense that, they're not
Mhm.
suffering. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's probably why they're more so saying sorry. Is like
Yeah.
they're
But like it gets to the point where you just hear it all the time and you're like it just stop. Like a lot of people like really like I respect people saying sorry. Like it's I like thank you. Like I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, blah blah blah, but like everyone gets to that point of like, you know, you're like you just don't want to hear it anymore.
Yeah. It's in the past, and
Mhm.
yeah,
Mhm.
I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah. But like I do like thanks. Like I like appreciate it and stuff. And like me talking about it is like just like because that was like the big part of me getting more into VR. It was like to forget about like all the negatives of it. And like I'm always going to have positive like memories like that he'll live on, and like yeah, I'm going to miss him and he was my dad, but I mean I know he's in a better place and he's not hurting anymore, and like it's one of those things like,
yeah.
you know,
Hey.
Mhm.
like that like because we were talking this all spawned from because we were talking about the death thing, and I feel like
Yeah.
it would have been like really cool if like the simulation, like your
Yeah.
family could also go into the simulation and
Mhm.
like tell you that they love you, or like, or whatever. If they're in the just like old passing away sense. Like
Yeah,
if you had
actually,
the chance to say, I love you, thank you for everything you've done for me, etc., etc., etc.
that would be some crazy shit. You know how Sword Art Online they do the full dive shit,
Yo,
right?
Zeno, join off me. I
Like,
can't invite you.
like your physical body goes unconscious, but mentally you're there in the game. Imagine if they could
Yeah.
do that, like Rai's saying, like if you could do
Yeah.
that for
Pour it
people,
into somebody's mind
like
that's unconscious.
your
and,
yeah,
like,
your
in their last
grandfather's
stages.
physically unconscious, but
Be there
he
with them.
VR he can be there, and you could be there
Yeah.
with him, and he can tell you
That would
all the
be
shit he
so
has to tell you in
significant.
VR. That would be
Mhm.
insane.
Because
Stuff
like
that he's
you'd
not
be
able
able
to
to say the
articulate
things.
currently.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Wow.
you'd be able to hear the things and like say the things, and
Dude.
like
That would be fucking crazy.
it
That
would be
would be
insane. But I
awesome.
think that's
That's
like one
yo,
big step that we have to take, because then like
paradise. That's the
say
future
you're
you're
in a
looking for.
say you're in a bad spot
What?
with your family and they're passing away, you could say that
Mhm.
I'm sorry and I love
Yeah.
you, and etc.,
There's so
etc.,
many
you know?
things that could be said
Yeah.
and be
There's so many things that could be
resolved,
said,
and
and because it's in the consciousness and he's not like gone yet, or they're not gone yet,
Yeah.
they easily like can talk to you,
yeah.
and you guys can make amends,
Yeah.
and
They
it
don't have to worry
and
about their physical structure, like not being able
mhm,
to like keep up and
mhm,
like actually properly
mhm,
articulate whatever they're saying.
mhm. Because it's
and
all in the mind, and
and
it's a projection of the mind.
so many people also harbor a lot of like bad feelings or
Mhm,
regret or shit because they didn't get to
mhm,
say goodbye or I love you
mhm,
or whatever to someone
mhm,
before they pass away. And if you could have that connection through VR
mhm,
or something,
mhm,
it would help so many people as well to get closure and to like not
mhm.
feel, I don't know,
Why am I in the ground?
to not carry shit around on their fucking chest for the rest of their lives. Like I never got to say this and this, such and
Mhm.
such
Do I need to
individual.
update VR chat?
Cause like
Oh, if you haven't, then yeah.
with my great grandma, she passed away many years ago, and she was my great grandma, obviously. And like I really wish that, cause she had dementia or Alzheimer's, one of the two. I can't remember. It's been years. But she remembered who I was, but when I was in the room, she didn't know who I was.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So she would always be like, "Oh, who's the pretty girl who joined?" And I'm like,
It's a thing of
it's like
unfamiliarity.
it's a big
Familiar
bittersweet
things becoming
moment. Yeah.
unfamiliar. My
Um.
my one grandfather, he didn't have dementia. My other grandfather, not my grandfather that did that I mentioned earlier, but my other grandfather, he ended up with stomach cancer. Yeah, he ended up going in a days of uh what was it? He was like on like heavy morphine.
What's up,
He
Tim?
thought I was my cousin, and I felt so bad that I didn't want to correct him, you know? Like it was some weird
Mhm.
paradigm that I was going through. I didn't want to correct my grandfather and make him feel like he didn't know what he was talking about. Like it was a
Mhm.
respect thing. So it was I
Mhm.
just kind of played around along, pretending I was like, my not pretend, but like, not
You
correcting
just
him,
went
being like, no,
along
I'm
with
Yeah,
Warren,
it.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not Brandon,
Kind of, yeah.
yeah, and then yeah, my aunt was like, "Yo, why didn't you just like say that like it was you?" I was like, "Man, like I don't want to
I'm
put him
not
in a
gonna
bad place
ruin.
because he's like, you know, I'm not trying to correct him. He never wanted to go without his mind,
Mhm.
and even though he only had part of his mind because of whatever he was on, at least he didn't like succumb to dementia like his grandfather did, and like that's
Mhm.
never what he wanted to wind up like. But then, like, of
Exactly.
course, I do have my other grandfather that passed due to dementia and Alzheimer's, but yeah.
Mhm. It's just like one of those things where like you can't control it, and you have things to say, but they can't hear it or
Yeah.
they can't respond, and it feels
Yeah.
like empty.
Listen,
Honestly,
And like,
yeah, Leslie
uh,
goes,
Yeah, I'll
the
be right
I
back, by the way.
the idea of talking with your relatives while they're in that state to where it's like they're about to like go and stuff.
mhm.
Uh, that if the
But they
people
didn't
can
know it. I feel like it's like if they didn't know it, like they didn't
Mhm.
know they were in that state because it's
if
subconscious.
yeah.
Right, and but the thing is if we get that deep into that and it's like make it possible,
Mhm.
um, that would be so useful for detecting if people are truly like brain dead when like
Yeah.
all the
Mm.
signs are
True.
showing that that they're brain dead, but like they're still like physically like living, but on like life
Mhm.
support and stuff. If you could like
Mhm.
go
They have
in
no
and see if
subconscious,
there's
you
like
know?
yeah, to see if there's like
Yeah.
anything there as like just like a little added like, hey, like are they there? And if there's like
Mhm.
nothing there, then it's like okay, yeah, they're gone type of
Mhm.
thing. Because I think there's like some debate over this on like what's truly like brain dead and stuff.
Mhm.
And like that would really be a breakthrough in that if we could come up with VR technology like that,
Mhm.
which would be pretty
Yep.
sick.
Mhm. And like like even like with kids who
Mhm.
like are like going through like problems with themselves and they have to be unconscious to go through like some treatment. Like the
Mhm.
VR would help them like not think about their treatment
True.
and
Mhm.
like their parents could still talk to them and like everything and everything like that. It's like not only it's not
I didn't
only
even think about
like
that.
like people passing away, it's
Mhm.
kids, like kids going through treatment.
It could be
Like because
medical use,
it
yeah.
could be medical use.
People in
Mhm.
Like
people in comas as well.
people in coma.
Potentially, yes.
I have something quickly to break back. I threw
Mhm.
on my portable speaker while I headed to the washroom. Breaking back to the whole like not necessarily being able to recognize what exactly is definitive of like being brain dead. Back in I forget when it was. I forget what year. I was gonna look it up, but I'm not gonna bother right now.
Mhm.
The first interaction with somebody who was like medically classified as being brain dead. It was a dude that could like blink. That's all he could do. He could only blink, and he was like locked in. It's like locked in whatever syndrome. So the
Mhm.
dude ended up like agreeing to having this operation by like blinking twice or whatever. Blink twice if you agree. So he ended up with this operation, and they implanted a uh, like a receptor in his brain. It was like this tube that
Mhm.
put out like pulses based on whatever neuron like kind of like signal kind of came through like electrically. So it took a couple months for his brain to grow matter inside of this tube, and then he was able to have a receiver placed on the top of his skull over top of where the diode was. And he was able to they ended up programming this thing where he was actually able to fully use a computer to like based on like if you thought about like moving whatever limb, it would like translate into whatever movement on the computer. And he was able to type to people, like he was able to type on screen. He was able to like access the full desktop and like do whatever he needed to do. But he was
That's
totally
fucking
Wow.
locked in. He was
crazy.
totally locked in, and they had no other way of communicating with him other than him blinking. Uh,
That's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
yeah,
That is crazy.
yeah, and like it's opened up like a ton of shit. Like, I mean,
Tin.
with the whole thing of who is it? Stephen Hawking. He didn't use something that was implanted in his brain, but he used muscle ticks in his face as well as like where his like ocular position was to like
Mhm.
Mhm.
use his method of communication. And it's
Mhm.
just it's really cool how like what I'm trying to get at pretty much is like what if like we're eventually able to we're pretty much getting there, like implant shit in your brain so that it can just like be projected. It's like it's on the up and up. It's gonna happen 100%. It's happening.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I feel
actually,
like but like if we pushed it towards more medical, then uh what's the word? Event or what's the word? Uh Entertainment.
Mhm.
If we
hmm
pushed it more towards medical than entertainment, I think we would have a better
better
like
chance of like getting it faster and shit.
yes.
Yeah.
I think we would have a
Probably,
better
yeah.
chance of getting the more usefulness because I feel like more people like when they think VR, oh yeah, let's go like punch
It's
some ghost or some shit. Like they think
yeah.
more
Right.
entertainment wise and they don't think more of the like
The beneficial uses
the beneficial uses.
that
Yes.
it could have.
the life-changing, like quality of life improvements that could be
Yes.
happening with it.
Instead
in the
of
medical field. Yeah.
like let's just go like have fun, you know, like VR chat. Like it's like
Yeah.
people think of more of the VR chat uses than the medical uses, and I
Yeah.
feel like that's a big problem.
Whenever
That,
like anything medicinal comes into play, I feel like yeah, definitely exponentially improved on. There's so much funding that gets set aside to devote to like whatever cause it is. I think people need to campaign. Like this is just my personal opinion, but I think people need to campaign for like medical fields to open up and like spend more time on virtual reality. There's probably like underground shit out there that's already like
Mhm.
doing shit and like experimenting with shit without us knowing about it because
Mhm.
things are in like the early stages and they don't necessarily want to leak their information. But
Mhm.
I think
Right.
like if society pressured like whoever to invest in VR for medical like apparatus, like I think it would definitely help further the whole
The thing is,
spectrum of it.
yeah, it would further everything as a whole, like you're saying.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
Which
just
would in
feel
turn
I feel
drive
like
down the
people like
price point.
forget like about like because a lot people are selfish, and I feel like a lot of people just forget like this like these things could like go to medical uses, and like a lot of people don't think about death until either they're dying or someone in their family
Yeah,
are
someone in
dying.
their death.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or a friend maybe, and they just don't think about it, and they're like there's so many things I want to say, and like I can't talk to them because they're in this state. If we had like a VR subconscious thing, and like or like it's like hooked to their subconscious or whatever, and they're put into like the simulation, and you could go in and you could like through VR and like talk to them. I feel like that would be a lot like that would be really meaningful for a lot of people.
For a lot of people.
Yeah, because like I could
Whoever
like
gets to
I,
pull
there's so
that
many things
off,
I could say.
whatever company
They're
could
gonna
pull
be
that off,
fucking rich.
they're gonna be rich. Yeah, like they're
Yeah.
gonna make so much money. It's insane.
Because there's always things you want to say to someone before they're gone,
There's
and you
always
don't think of
things that you
them
wanna
till
say.
they're gone or until you can't talk to them anymore.
Or even
Right.
even if maybe you can't interact with them at the moment, but like let's say they have an account or something, right, in a VR thing that they can set up in their subconsciously,
Mhm.
right? And they could
Mhm.
record you a message in VR subconsciously
Mhm.
and leave
then
it
they put
behind
out
to you.
like
Or
you could
like
be talking to them in real life, and then they subconsciously like poured it into like this program, like
and
Locke is saying,
yeah.
and like beam it. That would be fucking crucial.
It would be
Yeah,
nuts.
like you could be like, I love you, like I'm gonna miss you, but like etc. Even
Yeah.
though they
The
don't, like
impact you had on my fucking existence, and I am the person I
like
am today because of these
yeah.
things that you provided. Like,
Yeah, like legit. And like they'll just say like you're silly, I love you too, etc.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
like something like that instead. Or how they would respond depending on the person, or they'd tell you to shut up and just keep living.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
depends on the person. Because
Yeah.
I feel like
I
my
could
grandpa
imagine
would've been
some
like, I
people
love you too, but shut up.
I could imagine some people saying some dumb shit, some funny shit or sarcastic shit
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
it all
definitely.
depends on the individual.
And you
Yeah.
know it's them, you know,
Yeah.
it's not like some like
Yeah.
fake, you know?
VR
Like you
could
just
have a
know
lot
it's
of
them.
lot
Oh
of
yeah.
fucking use. So many. Wow. Not
Nah,
just
cats are
for
now attacking each other.
not just for turning the homies gay, you heard?
not
VR's not just for turning the homies gay. It's got more
It's
uses
not
than
just
It's
for
that.
not just
turning
about
the
the 5
homies gay.
stages of VRC. It's about
Yeah.
No, it's
quality of life
about
improvements.
it's about quality life improvement.
Hey,
Mm-hmm. Damn right.
honestly, it's definitely improved the quality of my life over the past fucking 7 months. What has been? I don't even know. Probably like 6 months now. I've been in VR chat for the past 6 months. I started an account like back in 2017.
I
Or
started
was
an
it
account when it
2018? I don't know.
first
I
came
wanted to see
out,
the
but
Uganda Knuckles meme. I'm gonna throw
I
it.
was
I
in
wanted to
that
fucking see
too,
what that was
yeah.
all about. And then I never touched it again. And then I got
Yeah.
VR and I
Bruh.
never touched it. And then like somebody was like, "Hey, come to a party," and I was just that's how it started.
Bruh.
yeah.
Been here ever since.
The only reason I ever wanted VR chat was because I used to see the fucking Uganda Knuckles shits on YouTube, dude. The
Right.
videos of all the Uganda Knuckles running around doing the clicking sound and shit. And all and do you know the way? Do you know the way?
It's
Look
not
at
okay.
my
You
baby.
know,
Look
like
at
you gotta be
'em.
able to laugh at that kind of stuff. You know?
Oh, so cute.
Look at
Dude, but then I got VR chat so late that by the time I got on VR, like all the Uganda
Oh my
knuckles are
God.
done. They're an extinct
They exist.
species,
And I
bruh.
feel like
I came
everybody
They're
across a group of them the other night,
extinct.
dude. I came across a group of them the other night. The only way I could get them to fuck off was by sniffing their toes. They didn't even know their own meme.
Oh.
Honestly, like.
And I used to
Oh.
like the Uganda knuckles would gather around chicks and be like, "Queen,
We
queen,
got so far.
queen, the
If we
queen."
got so far in VR with the subconscious thing, we could also make it to the point where we could actually speak with animals, I think. Because it's a subconscious thing.
Maybe.
Like if the animals are smart enough, because there's some animals out there who are smart enough because you train them
Could you
with
imagine?
buttons
Like
and their
monkeys and
voice.
shit, for instance.
Yeah.
Monkeys
like,
are pretty
you could
fucking
speak
smart.
to them.
Monkeys are pretty fucking smart, dude.
Because like I feel like you
Yo,
could
did you
like
hear
somehow
about
make some translation or some shit. Go.
you hear about Elon put a chip in a monkey's brain and he can play video games?
Wait,
What
what?
the fuck?
What?
Wait, what?
Elon he has this neuro, I forget what
The
it's called, but it's like a
Neuralink.
neuro something.
Yeah,
No,
Neuralink.
it's
Neuralink,
Neuralink.
Are we working
Neuralink.
on fucking deep diving,
He
bro?
he put it in a monkey's head and he can play video games.
What?
Wow.
Plays video games with this chip in his head.
Yeah, bro.
That might be another
He put
way.
She put a Neuralink in a monkey's head.
I actually did some a little bit of research on the Neuralink because I
down
was
with
writing a paper
biohacking.
about Elon Musk, and like
Like, on myself though.
it was insane because
Probably,
it's like
yeah.
this, like it's literally what kind of what we're talking about. It's the site, like the mental like reactive brain and stuff, and like VR and shit. Like it could literally link to that, and that could be what's the key to the subconscious, like talking in the subconscious kind of thing. Like I feel
Hey.
like that would could
By the
do it.
way,
Definitely.
by the way, I do want to show something here, right? Now this is it's a pretty well kept secret. I'm gonna reveal it here on stream.
Oh
Is
shit!
it your list of like stage 5?
No.
Interact.
No. Listen. Listen, I've seen so many people here tonight on the podcast with their cats and shit, and I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I haven't shown my cats. You know what I'm saying? So, listen. But my cats are a little different, all right? No, my cats are a little different right now. My cats are a little different, all right? Let me push my mic away.
Dude, are they
Listen,
hairless?
listen.
Cats are a lizard.
Are they
Listen,
hairless?
listen, and I sleep with them every night. I ain't bullshitting you.
tell me they're hairless.
I cuddle these motherfuckers every night. Listen.
Are they dogs?
No, they're
They got no
different. They're
hair.
different. Just look,
Please
look,
show.
bro. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing.
Oh.
Let's
Oh.
That's
go.
great.
Oh,
That's
cute.
great.
About
That's
it.
that's
Tell
probably
me about
so
it.
comfortable.
These are my
Wait,
cats, bro.
Yo, y'all know
My
who
God.
what Rip and Dip is? The skate company? Yo, give me a second. Lord Normal. Who? Yo,
These are
shout
my
out to my homie that
cats,
fucking
bro.
Lord Normal. Give me a second.
Great.
Rip and dip.
That's
These are my
great.
cats, bro. I sleep with them
I
every
love your
night.
cats.
I
Oh,
never,
they look so comfy.
I never
They
don't
do. They look
sleep
super
with them.
soft.
bro.
They look
Y'all
like they're
aren't fucking
minky.
ready for this, man. Y'all aren't fucking ready for this. I got a
never-
cat. He's kind of sassy. His name is Lord Normal.
Oh
Never.
my god, it's a fuck you, cat. Yes.
I never
Lord
don't
Normal.
sleep with these cats, bro. Oh my
Love Lord
god, look
Normal.
at your cat. What
An
the
asshole.
fuck?
I love it. I love it so much.
Lord Normal's pretty
Look,
awesome.
this one's like the small one, you
Right.
know? This one's the small one. This one's like
Yeah.
the medium one. And I do have the large one on my bed. The large one is big as fuck.
Holy.
You gotta bring it.
cat, oh my
Give it.
god.
I do have them
Oh,
all. Hold on, let me
them.
show you the big one.
Oh, he's bringing
gotta
out
show
the
us the big one.
guns.
Let's go.
Let me show you the big
my
baby.
cats sleep with me every night.
Let me show you the big
Sleep
baby.
with me every night. Oh,
This one's big as shit, though. This is a long cat right here.
my
Long
God.
cat.
Oh my
Long-
God.
the long
damn.
cat.
You have
Damn,
so
you
many.
be cuddling every night.
Bruh, I'd love to
I
I
cuddle
have
with
so much
those.
The
more
The
respect for you
fuck?
now. I
The
hope you know. I have so
The
much more
straight
respect for you now. That's
familia.
fucking amazing.
Straight familia right here, bruh. You know what
Do
I'm saying?
do I have respect because I cuddle with my actual cats?
Yeah, you got respect, but like, do you have a long cat?
You
I
have a long
300
cat, dude.
Stuffed
bruh.
animals. I have Minecraft stuffed animals.
It's pretty pog.
Yeah.
It's pretty pog.
Yeah.
Boys
have
over
to think
flowers in chat said Preston Face says I'm not trying to get involved in their cat talk.
I'm allergic.
It's
I'm
gonna be the
allergic to cats,
future.
bro.
Aw.
My
Aw.
cats, dog.
Oh man, that's so unfortunate.
My
I'm
dad's
so
allergic.
allergic.
I still
I
have
would
cats.
definitely have one of
Slightly
those.
allergic, but like I'm
I
not
would have
deathly
one of those
allergic.
hot
but
dog cats.
I get like the buggy eyes. I get like the runny nose.
I do
Oh,
have
I
a son.
Oh, that's right.
I do
Yo,
have a
what you know
son.
about PND?
Just one
You have a
son.
son?
Yeah, let me show you
Alright,
my
who's
son.
your son?
You got a son? What's going on, son?
Oh fuck.
He said I got a son. Yo, that
Oh,
that
Daz,
hot dog cat was
please
so
take
long.
a photo and send you the picture of my grandpa's
So-
urn.
Oh, okay, do it,
So I
do
can
it.
get
You
up.
were lagging for a hot second there, but I got everything you're saying. Please do. I'd love to see it.
Okay.
Where's your son at?
This is my son, bruh.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the sun.
This is my son.
Oh my god. That's great.
Oh, I love it.
It's a fucking
gotta love
porg.
it.
It's a porg from Star Wars, bruh. This is my son.
Yo, let's go.
That's my
That's not
son.
far out of the loop with Star Wars. Holy shit, dude.
I'd be cuddling him too, bruh. This is my son. My only son, by the way. Only son.
Bro,
Yo,
you need to get you a girl, bro.
need to get you a son.
You need to get a waifu body pillow at this point.
Nah, it's
Yeah.
Gucci. I appreciate what you got, my dude. I appreciate what you got.
Oh, bruh.
Get 02 body pillow
Need
and
a real
you'll be
son.
set for life.
My actual son, bruh. Like, we're actually blood related.
Yeah, you look alike.
I believe
No, I'm just
it.
playing.
I believe
Yeah,
it.
bro.
Yeah, he's got your eyes, you know.
Yeah, he's got your eyes. Look at this.
That is
Yo, he's got those bug eyes, bro. Look at
Bruh.
look at
guys.
I mean, like
Those-
Now
spiritually,
it's the
not,
roast
not
bot
literally,
stream.
spiritually.
I sent you the picture, by the way, Daz.
All right, cool. I'm gonna check it right now.
Oh, shit.
that is fucked up, bro.
All right,
He's cute.
scrolling up.
He is cute.
Yo, that is such a nice art.
He's been hanging out.
Those
just hanging out now?
those are deep dark secrets, you heard? Don't tell nobody about them
Mhm.
shits. Don't tell nobody about them
You just had to put
shits.
it on stream.
Yo,
He just live.
all 13 people, do not
Says the
tell
guy-
anybody about that.
Who just live streamed it.
Yeah, exactly. Don't tell nobody. This is a
cool.
We
secret
just delete
between.
them all.
Everybody
It's
watching this in the future,
exclusive.
Don't tell nobody. It's
Exclusive to this stream, bruh. Don't
It's
tell
knowledge,
nobody.
it's knowledge alone.
You gotta send me a link.
Mm.
I'm gonna buy one of them fucking hot dog cats, bro.
Bro, yeah,
The
you
big
need
one.
you need the big one, yeah. You might have to get the extra large one,
Yeah.
bruh, so you can cuddle them right.
Bro, did they got like a 6 foot tall one, bro? I'll buy
Are your
that.
cats hanging out right now?
Yeah, my son's hanging out. You don't see
Cats
him?
and Cats there right now.
Oh no,
The
no, you're
cats
talking
are
about the
hanging out.
cats. The cats, yeah, the cats are hanging out.
They're grooming each other.
They're doing their thing.
I miss Charleston. I need to see Charleston ASAP, dude. He's wonderful. I taught him to.
Nah,
he's
nah,
an old
the
cat,
single
but I taught him
life?
to sit. I taught him to stand. Taught him to like shake hands. Man, he's fucking awesome. But as always, like, oh
Those are
yeah,
my
he's
cats,
like, you know,
my
like,
son,
like,
Nana.
like special. He has a head wobble to him. He's kind of slow, but no, he's great. Don't worry about it. He's wonderful. He's just as good as any other cat, if not better. I love Charleston.
Cat's a good cat. No matter what.
Yes.
Unless they're assholes.
Bro, your son keeps staring at me, dog. You got a problem?
Bruh,
Yo, does he got a problem, son?
my son just mad curious, bruh.
Bro, he's literally just staring at the camera.
He just
Oh,
curious,
my
bruh.
God.
He don't know what to say, bruh. He a little shy.
Oh, he's so cute.
He's a little...
He a little shy. My boy shy. He ain't like his dad yet. He ain't outspoken and shit.
Yeah, he looks confused, bro.
Yo, he might just be
He looks-
dazed. Maybe a little confused, but definitely dazed. Dazed and confused, you know?
Yeah.
Good times, good times. Whew, I gotta uninstall VR chat for this shit to work.
Bro, you're
properly.
still eating, bro?
What?
Bro, this food has been so good.
Have you been
You
like
gotta
having
savor it.
issues
Bro,
with
you've been
everyone
eating
else
for like 2 hours.
in VR chat?
I haven't actually played VR chat since
Oh.
earlier today, and I didn't have any issues earlier. But that being said, it's oddly peculiar how like tonight there's some issues. There's been some issues like that in the past where I've literally had to uninstall the game and then just reinstall it, and then it's been alright.
Interesting.
Bro, I'm playing the
Other
forest
cat.
tonight.
Other
That's
cat.
Other cat, yo, other
Little
cat, yo.
cats.
What? Both cats love chilling in your arms. That's awesome.
Yes.
Is that the
I
one that
can
was
pet
going to
both.
be Lucifer? But
No,
you
this
changed
is
their name?
Luna.
Oh, you just covered?
Lucifer is this one.
Okay,
Or
wait, did
was.
you
This
add?
is dude.
Are you just covered in
God
cat
damn
hair?
it.
What the hell?
Dude is so much more simple.
His name is
I'm gonna have-
actually dude. His name is actually dude.
It was Lucifer for a hot minute. I won for like a fraction of a second.
Yeah,
and then
dude.
when
We
they
got
said
dude and we got
then-
Luna.
I'm done eating. Nana, what you know, bro?
Yeah.
Nana said, "Oh, I know" in chat. What you know,
No.
Nana?
Yeah,
I
what
did.
you
I
know?
just kept calling him dude, and I was just like, it works.
It works. Everything is dude. Honestly, everything is dude. Anytime anybody gives me shit for like calling them dude, I'm
Dude,
like,
eat my
dude,
hoodie string. That's
dude,
fine.
it's
Just don't eat my
gender
headphone
neutral.
string.
Dude is a gender neutral term, and it's like everything is dude.
Fucking
Like my
Preston.
fucking pop is dude. Like chips are dude. Like food is dude. Like
Mm,
my God.
life is dude. Everything is dude.
I
Life
think
is
I'm gonna
dude?
have to fucking uninstall and reinstall VRChat too, because I'm on
Honestly, it's only like
10.6.
it's only
and-
687 megabytes, so
Mm,
it's worth it.
Oh, my son.
Can we
it's
just
like-
get all the Aradas in the chat, bro?
Like,
Arara?
Ada.
like there
Arada?
was this
It's not
video
about
I
the
saw, and
age.
it basically was like, here's some things that are true. Someone misgendered you, or whatever.
Oh, what
and
the
attack
ow.
them.
Ow,
You
bro.
have like they're like, I'm not a fucking blah blah blah, like blah blah blah, like they're angry about it. Like I think the person who misgendered them has the right to not go by their pronouns for the factor of they were mean about them accidentally and was like, oh, instead of going, oh no, I'm not actually, I'm blah. Instead, like I feel like
Why
yeah.
y'all
I have
all
it
doing the
happen
Iras
so
right now,
many
bro?
times
Yeah,
where
like,
people misgender me,
I
but
think I
I'm like,
Yes,
misgendered
not-
you. Like as long as you're
Yeah.
not
Y'all
aggressive
gotta
or mean
stop this
about
shit,
it.
bro.
Like,
No,
if you
it's like-
respect me enough for me to respect you, I'll call you by your pronouns.
yeah,
'Cause, like there's one
sometimes
person
I-
who we call dude, and they're like, I'm not a dude, and I'm like,
yeah,
it's
I-
gender
like, I've-
neutral, my
Be like, bruh,
man.
I've
Then-
Everybody's a
learned
dude.
that's
And I said,
gender
I said
neutral.
my man.
Technically, dude is
Nah,
a
nah,
pimple on a
cut it
out.
donkey's ass if we're getting down to the nitty gritty.
Fuck yeah.
Is it
bitch.
really?
Yeah, that's that dude ranch, dude. A pimple on a donkey's ass, bro.
Really?
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
How
I
did
didn't
that
know
even
donkeys
start?
got
I don't
I
even
don't
know.
get pissy or anything like that. I feel hurt a little bit when someone misgenders me, but then it's just like you
Mhm.
know
Like
they
if
don't
you just
know,
met
and-
them, you know.
Yeah,
If you just met them, like
Uh,
if you would just say, "Hey, I'm not actually blah," like in a respectful tone. I feel
sometimes
like-
I feel awkward when I
Yeah.
have to correct people. So
Yeah.
sometimes I just stay silent because I'm
Never,
just like,
never
yeah,
feel
yeah,
awkward.
Don't say
about, like,
silent though. Be
speaking the
like,
truth.
"Yo,
Yeah,
I'm
say
not."
something.
Well,
Like,
I mean, my status says I'm trans female, so they can like see it and then be like, "Oh fuck." Later
Yeah, but
on,
not everybody
like,
checks your
Mhm.
status too. Some people just
True.
bump into you and just talk to you, and
It happens. So
If your voice
frequently
sound
sometimes,
a
it's,
certain
like,
way
why
to
I go
them.
mute some days. 'cause
Mm.
it's just
Are you talking about
easier.
in VR?
Yo,
chat,
don't
or
worry
are
about it.
talking
You
Yeah,
can-
yeah.
Don't worry about it.
not VR chat, VR chat. On
Mm.
VR chat.
cause I've been in VCs with people, and like I like respect people's. I do respect people's pronouns, but one.
Oh
Uh-oh.
shit, hold on. Yeah, Rise
said
like
a
lagging.
lot. She said
Yeah.
hello.
Oh god.
Hello.
Oh, you're back.
I'm
Welcome back.
Hi.
That was funny. Do that again.
What? Wait, what? I don't know.
She said hello.
I
In the
love-
middle of
That shit
conversation.
was
But
hilarious.
one of the things I will do is when someone refers to me as a he, I'm so used to like I know myself. I'm female. And so when someone says he, sometimes like I just don't naturally respond. And
Yeah.
then when I
Mhm.
look, I'm
As you
like,
should not.
you talking to me?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, and I'm like, I'm a chick.
I'm a
Yeah.
I'm a chick.
Like, so as I was say, I'm like, if I call someone a dude and like I
Oh my God,
She did it again, Preston.
Oh no.
respect
She
you,
did it
Yeah,
again,
let's
man.
go!
Hold on, you're
Like,
lagging.
like,
You're
like,
lagging,
like,
Rye.
Third time's the charm, right?
time, every single time.
Once
You're
he starts
lagging.
talking, dude.
Yeah.
No, it's probably not.
Hmm.
I respect people's pronouns until they disrespect me.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you disrespect me about your so like if someone was like if I accidentally misgendered someone and they correct me nicely, I'm gonna respect them and call them by their pronouns. But once they disrespect me about their pronouns, because I
Mhm.
learn pretty fast.
But it still
Like,
doesn't
if-
change who
like,
they are,
if-
regardless whether they're a dick or not.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
doesn't change who they are. It
Even if they're
literally
dick, it
depends on
still is
reaction.
who they is. You know, like they still
Yeah.
they still be who they is. You know, like
Yeah, like if they're an asshole, but you misgender them, and they're like, "Hey, yo," like, and they're nice about it, you know. It just depends on like their reaction to you misgendering them, I think, because like if someone like gets angry about me misgendering them,
and she died again. But regardless, I gotta say,
Yeah.
they still is who they is, no matter what. If they're a dick or not, they
Rye's
still
like
is
dying
who
a
they
lot.
is.
Rye, what's going on over there, bro?
It is what it is.
Feels bad, man, for Rye.
Yeah. Her voice is gone, and her
She needs
image
her
is
cat.
just frozen, bro.
She looks like she's about to give a political speech.
Looks like Nancy Pelosi. I'm just
Oh my God.
I'm trying to
I'm just
recreate it right
playing.
now.
She
I
don't
know if
look
I'm
like
doing-
Nancy.
I don't know if I'm
You don't
doing
look like
it
Nancy, bro.
Now she has her phone out. Okay, hey.
Hey,
Oh my god.
Hey.
We
the
can't hear
entire
you.
time.
okay, we can hear you now.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
I could
Now
hear
we
you
can
guys the entire
What
time.
the fuck?
But we couldn't hear you. We couldn't hear a
I
I couldn't
single
hear you
thing
guys
you
the
were
entire
saying.
time, so fuck you. I'm gonna make a political speech
Oh
now.
God, no.
No, no
No.
politics. This
No
is Twitch.
poli-
Toss. That's toss.
No,
That's toss. No
I-
political
I
statements. That's toss.
I don't know politics whatsoever.
Me either, bro.
That's a good political statement.
Bro, politicians don't even
But
know
no,
politics
I can
anymore.
hear you guys the entire
No,
time while
don't.
I'm frozen.
Covenant. I
It's
don't.
just
I
that
don't.
your screens are frozen, but I can
I
hear you
don't-
guys
I
the
don't
entire
Covenant.
time.
I wonder if it's like your
I don't-
upload is like getting borked for some reason.
I think my dad's streaming,
Mm.
like Disney
Oh.
Plus or
Your
some
dad's
shit.
stream.
What is he watching? Please tell me he's watching
He already watched
Oh, he's
Mandalorian.
watching.
Righteous. I need to watch that. I haven't watched it yet. I
Dude,
don't
I'm
have.
about
I
to
need
binge
to
watch
watch
both
broke bitch.
seasons, bro, as soon as I can.
You're gonna watch
oh,
what?
shit, I need to watch WandaVision. Holy shit, the new episode came out today.
I haven't
What's
seen any of
WandaVision?
it.
Ooh, hey,
WandaVision?
WandaVision. I love
What's
that
WandaVision?
show,
Any of it.
dude.
WandaVision, like
I
you
wish
know
there
how,
was more episodes.
You know how Wanda and Vision
Nah,
like,
shut
were
up, bro.
in
Shut
like
up, dumbass.
Marvel? The Marvel,
Yes,
do you
yes.
not know Marvel like Endgame shit?
No.
Okay, well you'd have to watch Endgame and like
I watched
whatever
the
it
first
is.
one. I
really
didn't
good,
watch
dude.
the second one.
You need to watch Endgame
Well, you kn-
and then you need to watch like WandaVision and like etc. because it kind of like lays out because that's like Wanda and Vision because Age of Ultron Vision. No, okay. Basically, it's like
I
two
read
of the
manga.
superhero. It's two of the superheroes from who were absent from the
Bruh.
big fight, and
Okay.
what is currently going on with them.
Oh,
And after that's
I'm
over,
interested.
Loki's coming out, and I'm so excited for Loki.
Yo, Loki, let's go.
dude, chill.
Loki?
Loki,
Chill.
Loki
Don't
be coming
spoil.
out.
Don't spoil.
High key,
Lo-
Loki.
I'll tell you this.
Loki
The
be high
reason to watch it is
Hold on,
because
get
Elizabeth
some water.
Olsen is the main character. Watch it.
Yeah.
I don't know them by names,
There's
bro.
also
To be honest, like by their
Um,
real life
Wait,
Well, I
names.
Olsen,
wa-
like,
I
like
watched-
Olsen twins?
Are you in a video game?
Huh?
Yeah, Elizabeth Olsen. She's like the younger sister.
Of what character does she play?
She's Wanda. She's
Oh,
the
Wanda.
Scarlet Witch.
Oh,
Wanda.
okay. Okay, now I know what you're
Scarlet
talking about.
Witch.
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah, she's the goat.
The-
bro.
it's really
this.
cool.
The show was so good.
It's really
the first
cool.
episode was so fucking funny, bro.
It was really
I was
good.
so surprised.
I
I was
like,
so
I
surprised
was
how
like,
funny
I
it
was ready for it to be in the entire setting the entire time. I was ready to sit here and watch the show in black and white. I was like 100% down to watch it. I was like, this is great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now
we
it's
should marathon all of the
You
all
threw a
of the
lot, bro.
movies in chronological order. Like not chronological as in like time they were released, but like in terms of like
Star
the
Wars?
I'm
Or-
down to do that as well, but I was saying Marvel.
Oh,
that-
yeah, Marvel.
That'd be a long time.
We should also do like the actual Star Wars. I think that'd be cool. That'd be
Oh
cool.
yeah,
Got it.
because it's all in Disney Plus. So if we have a watch party or whatever the fuck.
Yo, we
Yeah.
can find a world and watch it in VR chat.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
Yeah,
Pog, 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 pog.
VR is great for that. Yo,
Mm-hmm.
honestly, breaking it back to VR, whew, railing it back.
let's
Yo,
do
it's
some
been
role
great
play, bruh.
watching-
God, we
being
were
able to
so-
watch stuff, being able to go to movie theaters and watch stuff with people in VR, being able to sit beside your homie, have like a very brief discussion.
I've
about what's
watched so
going on
much
without
anime
disturbing
with
the other
people.
I'm the kind of person who
It's
can't
so
stop
good.
talking during movies though. Like if I'm like in like like if I'm not in a movie theater,
Yeah.
I will sit and talk about the movie and make comments about the
But
movie. I'm
in
really bad
VR,
at that.
in VR, are like, do you
too.
consider being at a movie theater if you're in like Root's home?
Oh my god.
No.
Because they have a movie theater section, not just the comfy room.
Oh, okay. I mean, it depends. Maybe if it's in the movie theater setting, but like
Yeah,
I'm
You
pretty
gotta
good
place
if it's
yourself
like
in the set.
it looks like an actual movie theater. Like if
literally
I'm
does.
comfortable. Yeah, like if I'm in like a comfortable area, I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna talk about the movie and be like, yo, like what is this going on? Like what's happening here, et cetera, et cetera. Like
Yeah,
that
I'm
kinda
all for
shit.
discussion about movies while movies going on, just not during
Yeah.
critical moments.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, no, like if it's like hey,
But I
ooh,
always have
Easter
comments.
egg,
I
or,
always
like,
say something.
yeah, like
I'm bad for
I'll
that.
talk about the movie
I make
like
predictions, and
while
they
the
always
movie's going.
yeah. I always make predictions and I end up spoiling it because it always comes out to be like
It's
yeah,
always
like I'm
right.
actually right. People are like, yo,
Like-
Zaz, how did you do that? Why are you doing that? Shut up, stop talking, please don't.
Yeah, shut up. We don't want to watch movies with you.
Stop
ever
ruining
again.
the movie.
I'd be doing that
So-
during anime
I'm just
sometimes, bro.
intuitive.
So
Oh, I talk
Yeah,
a lot
I feel that, I
during
feel
shitty animes. Sorry, Xeno.
there's an update in VR chat's announcements on their Discord.
All right, I'm
And-
installing one more time and reinstalling.
No, they're saying that they are having server issues that may affect logging in, changing instances, etc. And they're looking into it.
No.
But
Bruh,
that-
what
that-
about the
that was
party
like at-
tonight?
But that was at like 7:49 p.m. So we're like
Maybe
almost
we're
an
closer
hour
to be
into
getting
it,
maybe we're closer to be getting fixed because like I'm
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
hang
yeah.
out with the homies and like
Yeah.
drink some adult
Hey.
beverages.
Are we-
yeah.
I-
So it might be fixed by the time the party starts. Hopefully.
do you know if there's a birthday party for Marcel tomorrow or not?
That's a good question. I'm not entirely
Because
sure.
tomorrow
We
is
should
his
have-
actual birthday.
Okay, true, right.
VR chat birthday party. Let's go.
Nice.
hmm It happened all the time.
I never had one of
There's a
those.
birthday party world too.
So I don't know.
I
Bruh,
could have had a
I
VR
gotta
birthday
get a
party,
VR
but I didn't really know many people as I do now because it was like
Big
right.
event of my birthday next year because I stopped celebrating. I straight up
Um,
stopped celebrating.
hmm My birthday's in September, so I have like 7 more
October.
months. Nice.
Nice.
What day?
Yeah, 22nd of October. Dox
Oh,
himself.
nice. I am September 4th.
October
Hey.
3rd. Let's go.
Nice.
I'm like-
My mom
I'm
was
like
October
Labor
3rd.
Day.
Dog, are you my
I'm
mom?
like Labor Day.
Your mom has the same birthday?
Yeah.
My mom's
No.
birthday is November 3rd, and mine's October 3rd.
Hey.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
My mom's birthday is January 7th.
Nice.
And then my
Nice.
daughter's birthday is September 21st, and my dad's birthday is September 20th.
Hey.
My brother's birthday
Hey.
is December 28th, and my other sister's birthday is July 28th.
I can't remember people's birthdays for shit. Go you.
I
I got
only,
Dad's because it's like almost 420. No,
yeah,
it's 49.
my
418.
nephew's birthday is October 16th, and my grandma's is no, my nephew's is
grandpa's
15th,
October
and my grandma's is October 15th or 16th, and then my
Yo.
nephew's is October 18th.
The grandma whose hair this is, like my dreadlock, my
October.
grandma dreadlock, her birthday is October 16th, yeah.
Nice.
You put your grandma's hair in your dreadlock?
The bottom part of it, that's like my
She
grandma's
passed
hair.
away or something?
No.
or she's
When I went
she's-
to Indonesia, her husband crocheted like a length of her dreadlock in my hair.
Oh, that's
I had
sick.
a Padawan braid, and now it's just my grandma's dreadlock. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick.
Hell yeah. I gotta chop it out soon because it's like getting ratty. So I need to like
Yeah,
crochet and have fun for dreadlocks.
next
Into it. I have a
stream, I'm
bag
gonna
my
have a
grandma's
mustache
dreadlocks.
like that.
Next stream,
Let's go.
what, Preston?
I said next stream, my mustache is gonna look like that.
You by the next
my
stream?
my cat.
Companies Can You Handlebar the wax is secondary wax. I got it in
Okay.
Salem, Massachusetts. You can probably order it. I was going with before. What was it? It was the Great Canadian Beard Company or something like that. They're no longer a thing, which is unfortunate because they had this wax that smelled like a boreal forest. They had boreal saps in it. It was fucking great. But it was the only other mustache wax that I found that actually had proper hold. Everything else made with lanolin usually has like fucking super droopy. Like it doesn't actually hold. Whereas this stuff,
but
even though
that
it
stuff
has
stays
lanolin in
hard.
it actually has like supreme hold and it's like it keeps up
Yeah.
for days.
It'll be like that all day.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Even in humidity. Whereas like I was using Clubman mustache wax before and it was just like no.
Clubman. Yeah, I
Any-
know that one.
any-
I know that
Any
brand.
kind of humidity is gone.
Bruh, yo, tell your son to stop looking at me like that.
Really?
He's looking
Why-
at
My
Twitch
son-
chat.
You know what I'm
Looking
saying?
into virtual reality, bro.
He's just doing his thing, bro. He's intaking all the information tonight.
A very
He's learning, bro.
very knowledgeable,
Okay.
very like knowledge absorbent individual that son of yours is.
He's gonna do
Okay,
better than
I
me
have
at
a-
school when he grows up, bro. I'm telling
He's
you.
gonna
I
be
have
the
a
next
question.
Elon Musk. He's gonna implant
What's your question?
chips into people's brains instead of chimpanzees.
Okay, so I've never used VR. So like, how does it look? Like, is there
Okay,
like
so
tons
I'm
of
gonna
peripheral?
take the lead on this one. Feel
Yeah,
free
go
to
ahead.
follow up after me. I'm gonna just say, when you first get into it, you gotta nurse yourself into it. Different brain types are stimulated by it differently. Like my one friend's mom can't do VR whatsoever because it literally makes her brain like pulsate and like feel like she's gonna die.
Oh,
Other
wow.
people they'll get like motion sick, like seasickness
Mm.
sometimes. Because what it is it's like you have to if you are not good with it right away, you have to nurse yourself into it. You have to take like every 10 minutes take a 5-minute break or a 10-minute break because if you go into it too much, it's like your brain is like, hey, you're moving around, but you're standing still. You must be hallucinating. You must have ate something poisonous. Let's puke. And 3, 2,
Oh,
1.
Yeah.
God.
People feel sick.
Your body don't stop the second you start feeling slightly off. Then you're gonna have a bad time. I remember my first time in VR. I laid on the floor for for like 5 hours because I
Hey,
felt like I
thank you,
was
Nana,
dying
for the
because I
follow.
was I put myself into
I
it. for
appreciate you,
too
bro.
long. Yeah, I didn't appreciate my body. I
Appreciate
didn't
you.
appreciate my brain, and I literally felt like I was dying. I just laid on my floor, like pulled my headset off, and like fell asleep on my floor.
Oh,
tile.
God. So they
But
made you that
that's
sick.
Yeah, maybe that's sick. So now I'm in VR chat for like 16 and a half hours at a time. That's only when my track strap pluses my full body dies is when I get out. But yeah, so you just have to work your way into it. It's like okay, so you're looking at it and desktop on my floor, like pulled my headset off and like fell asleep on my floor.
Oh,
tile.
God. So they
But
made you that.
that's only when my track strap pluses my full body dies is when I get out. But yeah, so you just have to work your way into it. It's like okay, so you're looking at it in desktop, right? In VR chat.
Yeah.
It looks like everything's like pretty relative size. Things are pretty small. When you actually get into VR chat, everything is actually life size, like 100% no
Oh,
cap.
it
Everything is
looks
life
real?
size.
Yeah.
It's like you're actually in the environment. You're
It's-
actually standing beside your homies. You're actually having face-to-face conversations. You're actually
Yep.
there, dude. It's so
It's
immersive, even though it's
so
still like
good.
talking to an
Yeah.
anime character that's your homie. You recognize that as being your homie, and like you just get super immersed. It's like you're
That's
wall.
so that's how you become stage 5 with
Yeah.
with the head.
Yeah, with the
You're not
headset.
becoming stage.
But if you're not
Yeah,
careful, you'll like punch your wall and shit. You gotta really pay attention to like I
Mhm.
don't play with like play space boundaries. I just have the line on the floor, the outline on the floor, because
Mhm.
I've like gotten to the point where like yeah, I know that there's like walls around me. And I just gotta make sure that I'm in my area. Whereas when you first gotta have like the starter like grid, because if you don't, you're gonna like even still you might punch your wall.
Oh, the
mistakenly.
Guardian thing? Are you talking about? Like
Yeah,
the
don't go
the
outside the grid. Don't go
Yeah,
outside
yeah.
the grid. Grid is your personal space. That's your safe space. Don't extend beyond the grid because it's either free space or it's your wall, or it's
Mhm.
Mhm.
valuable, like your monitor. So yeah, but no, it's literally you're right there, dude. You're right there next to your homies, and it's really
Yeah.
awesome.
It's definitely
It's
much
probably the
better.
greatest thing.
So like
much
there's like a
cooler
lot
experience.
of peripheral vision, like it looks like real life how you're
Yeah.
doing this.
My Vive V1 had this thing called actually it's like you're looking through a screen door. You actually see the pixels. Whereas when I upgraded to the Valve Index, it was like going from like really focus on it, I can see pixels, but if I'm just immersed in the moment, just hanging out, I really don't see like any pixelation or anything. And the FOV on the index itself is
Yeah.
120 degrees. I forget. I'm probably wrong, but it's like really wide in comparison to some other headsets.
So it
Apparently,
looks like it's
headset
real
is
life.
even,
Yeah.
like more of a
Yeah,
wider
it almost looks like
view,
your
and it
actual
also has
peripheral.
better like that, like with what the Vive or sorry, not the Vive, what the index is and like the controls that come with it. I think like it's a good mid ground to like start with. You
I
can
only
start with
have
a
the
upgrade, but like I started with the Vive, I got the index controllers, and then I upgraded to a full index, so now I have 2 sets of index controllers and a full index.
I
and
only
full
have
body.
the fucking Oculus Rift S, which is like 400, and even the Rift
Mhm.
S will give you
got-
like like when I
Rift
wear it,
S
I have
is-
nice peripheral vision and
Yeah.
shit is real smooth and like I'm so
It's
immersed.
glasses friendly.
If you have
It's
nothing to
so
compare
good.
it to, it still looks great no matter what
Yeah,
headset.
it looks great.
I still
Alright,
use
listen to this.
contacts, but
There's it says new report Apple's VR headset is 8K in each
What?
eye, and it
What?
potentially
What
could
the
be
fuck?
$3,000.
Retinal
Get
cancer.
the fuck out of here. Yeah, I'm not doing
Mm.
all
Retinal
that. Fuck you.
cancer.
Do not trust. Do not trust. I don't trust Apple for shit, and that's just my own personal
I'm
opinion.
not.
Please.
And
do
the thing is if it's like inside out tracking for
not-
3,000, it's not worth it. You would
I'm
like
not paying $3,000, bro.
Oh, dude, I'm
Mm-mm.
sure it's overpriced. There's no
Yeah.
doubt it's
Oh.
overpriced.
It's
Of
Apple.
course.
definitely.
Yeah.
Just do one of the other headsets that's already existing right now, and you'll
Good
be way
hardware,
better off.
not enough R&D on their software before putting it out into the world. That's just my own personal opinion.
Could be interesting though.
I'm not an
Representative
Apple.
of
I'm not
knowing-
an Apple head either. I have an iPad, but I literally
have
have
an
it just for
iPhone,
drawing.
Dude,
But
I used
everything
to-
else I
I
have
used
is Android.
I used to be like an Apple head. Now, like I'm all about Android and like
Dude,
whatnot. But I really
I-
want to get an
I
iPad specifically
had-
for drawing. So I'd
I
stop wasting
had an
paper.
iPhone and then I switched to Samsung, and I didn't like the way Samsung was.
I
I just-
hated
I just didn't-
Android when I
Yeah,
first switched.
I didn't.
Yeah, Android
Well, no,
sucked
I
for a
had
while.
it for so my contract says I have to have a phone for 2 years before I can switch. So I
That's
had my
good.
Samsung for 2 years,
Damn, we still
and
got
I just
contracts.
did not. Yeah,
Damn.
where you're able to upgrade your phone or whatever.
It's
You
not
can
like a
switch-
contract. It's just you
It's like
buy
you
your
can- you
phone,
can-
so that's how
yeah.
they lock you in.
In
Mhm.
terms
Like,
of
you're
VR,
using-
what's up with Google Cardboard? Has anybody tried Google Cardboard?
What is that?
No,
It's
I
it's
haven't.
like you put your phone inside of this apparatus that you
Oh
strap
my
to your face,
god, that's
and
so.
it mimics VR, but it's not exactly. It's kind of the same,
It's-
not the same. It's like you get to experience videos in like sceneries, and you can get like a controller for it too that allows you to move around. But like it's
Yeah.
compared to like what actual VR
That's
is
like-
because it's literally running on like Snapdragon. Sorry, continue. My apologies.
That is so bare bones. I feel disgusted even thinking about Google
Sorry
Cardboard.
for assaulting your memory like that.
Oh, I've never used it, but like seeing what it's capable of, I feel like a lot of people bought into that thinking that was VR, and just
It's
thinking
not.
about how
It's a
many
facade.
people have had bad experiences with that. It just makes me sad.
Think about how many people will never try actual VR because they think that's what VR is.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah.
Uh,
Jesus.
I just shake my head on that. And
That's-
then on top of like news articles saying that VR is dying, yet it's like still going.
Well, they probably don't use VR. So that's probably why.
Exactly. And so,
That's just some like older guy probably. He's like, yeah, like VR is stupid.
I think there was like an article talking about how VR was like dying, and then New Year's happened shortly after, and fucking VR chat set records. and
Dude,
fucking crashed.
40,000 people! 40,000 people on the platform crashed it. Dude, I was so pissed.
Yeah,
I couldn't
yeah.
get in until 10. I couldn't get in until 2 a.m., but I still had like 2 more New
I
Year's
was
to go.
I was
so.
in, and then I noticed that the lobby started decreasing in size.
Yeah,
And
1, 2
then we heard
later.
the news, and
It
then
started crashing.
Oh yeah, I remember. I was in one of the. I
was
was
with
in
you,
one of
Bob.
Sean's parties. Yeah, we were there,
I was with
and
Oh,
people
y'all were
couldn't
at the
rejoin.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
Yeah,
people
I
couldn't
ended up
rejoin
there,
or
like,
anything.
at 2 a.m. Like that bit
I think I
Eastern
was
time.
doing something else. And then I joined him. I'm not
Yeah.
sure though.
I crashed 15 minutes before New Year's and I couldn't get back in.
Shit.
I was like,
I
really?
was busy working on my I was being super facetious, dude. I was like playing. No, I was editing my avatar, trying to add the Travis Scott Nike Dunks to my avatar, and I fucked up on the white painting on the shoes. Anyways, it doesn't matter. 15 minutes prior to midnight, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get in VR chat now, being super like just like
Oh, no.
not even
No.
having the forethought to realize that there was gonna be so many people on that they could possibly crash the servers. And then I tried to get on, and I couldn't get on. So I hung out in Club Delaware Discord,
Mhm.
lived my life through Birdie's eyes for like a few hours till he passed out, and then ended up joining up on wherever he was at some point at 2 a.m. And then I hopped over to the Sunshine community and hung out with like the Saints on Studio and everybody. It was a good time, but like I was still able to celebrate New Year's 2 more times, but yeah, it was hectic, man. Next year definitely gonna have the forethought to get in VR chat like 12
Yeah,
a.m. the day prior.
they had like a big
Probably.
fucking announcement talking about it and like what they'll do in the future for events like
So they're gonna they have to make sure that the system knows that it's not a DDoS attack, that no, there's
Yeah.
actually this much
These are
people
actual
trying to
people,
hack it.
yeah.
That's what
Holy
they
fuck,
said, that
dude.
they'll just change the like parameters and stuff around New Year's next time, so it won't happen again.
Oh my god. That makes so much sense though, but that's
Holy
still like,
shit.
come on. You should have had that forethought prior. Like, you know, if you know your
Uh,
system's capable of this, you should have a failsafe in place for New
That was
Year's,
sick.
for
yeah,
like Christmas, for like momentous days of the year.
yeah.
It is
It's
what it
just
is.
it was more of like on their provider's end because they didn't know that the servers that they had with their providers, once it hits like a certain limit, it starts cutting people off and stuff. And so they like got in talks and stuff, and so now they have it like before New Year's they'll like say, hey, can you change the parameters on this to be like that so that doesn't happen again. So that's pretty much what's gonna happen next time around.
I'm glad that they are
Mhm.
like proactive about it. And like
I'm
already
glad that they put out a full statement about it, about like, you know, what a year it was and like the record number, but then they talked about the issues and what th're going to do about it next time. So,
honestly, I have a lot of faith. Like, I know that they were like their chat as a whole was surviving off of Patreon for a long time, and like that's why there wasn't so many fixes per se because they had to do other shit to like
I didn't know
live.
they had a Patreon.
I think it was like it was either like it was
I
one of the
know.
platforms out there that it was okay. So I think it might have been Patreon. It might not have been Patreon, but it was a
Mhm,
donation based platform that they were getting their revenue through because it was a free game, right? So
mhm.
they like have not been so inclined to put as much time into it because revenue factors. But now that like they have that huge
Yeah,
like
the VR
paywall where
chat plus.
everybody's actually
Well,
investing so much money in this platform. I think that's why now we're finally starting to see a huge change in like just the like the messaging system, for instance. Like
I
that's
think
just a very small thing to come in like a large wave of things that are going to be happening because
it's like big companies like HTC or something that invested like millions
probably
into
yeah,
like
because like
VR chat
They
at
were
one
pushing
point.
they were definitely pushing like, they're, like, the only game people use the Vive trackers for. I swear to
Yeah.
God. Like, there's, like, another game that's, like, a plank walking simulator where you're,
Mhm.
like, above, like, the sky like, buildings plank walking. There's also a dungeon crawl. Everybody's buying it for that. Everybody's buying it for VR chat to lounge with their homies.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it'd be full body thotties.
That's mainly
Oh,
the reason I got it. I didn't get it so VR games. I just wanted.
got
I play VR
VR.
games, but I mean, it's not
I
VR.
got it so I could use Beat Saber as and stuff. And then I was like, I should probably play VR chat, and I got hooked.
I got it for Beat Saber and Paddle. I played for the longest time.
You just want to what,
Oh,
Preston?
and
I just wanted a girlfriend, dude.
You just wanted a girlfriend.
friend, it could be your boyfriend, it can be whatever kind
It
of
could be
you
a
want.
dude and it could be a girl at
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
same
It doesn't
time.
matter. It
it could
literally
Doesn't
doesn't matter.
matter.
It's
Just kiss
2021.
a
Let's go.
homie.
Kiss a
yeah,
homie.
bro.
Come on, kiss all that.
Yeah, that's
physics.
crazy, bro.
What
With
jiggle
jiggle
physics? Let's
physics.
go. And if they have a
Let's-
client, they can touch your jiggles. Don't use a
Like-
client. This is not endorsing clients. Please don't ban me. I don't use a client. I
Yeah,
don't want
I don't
ban.
use clients anymore.
I don't use a client either. Not
It's
publicly.
Too risky, dude. It's
It's
honest
too
too.
risky.
It's too risky.
I will admit, I used to use it so I can like fluffle like people's ears. 'cause they
Yeah.
were so good. I was like,
Apparently, with 3.0, they were supposed to be starting to implement that kind of thing, where like
Mm-hmm.
but
Really?
they.
Hold up, so that's not a VR
still-
chat feature,
I don't think
that's
they're gonna
like-
do it just because then people are gonna touch each other's titties and their asses and whatever.
That's the
Yeah,
thing.
that's the
That's what the
point.
personal space setting is for. Then they disappear when they get close. People disappear.
Bro, you're not a. It's not like they're really.
Phantom
numbers,
touch.
bro.
That can be
They're
debatable.
phantom
That can
touch.
be debatable.
They're
Phantom
people
touch.
who can
there's
actually
phantom-
feel
I
it.
have phantom touch. Like I feel when people like yeah.
Oh, like because you have the sensors.
Yeah, yo, it started out when I was young. Like no fucking cap. Like
Zaz
watching
knows when
shit,
someone grabs his ass.
don't. But no, honestly, like it started out when I was like a kid, like watching movies, things were coming at me. I'd be like, like feel that shit like in my bods.
Mhm.
And like yeah, it's like I don't know. When I got into VR, it was like super strange, man. Phantom Sus still persists. Hell, call me a fucking weird champ. Say I'm capping, but like desktop Phantom Sense, occasionally I fucking feel when people like touching my face and shit. It's weird. I'm a weird champ. I've
Phantom.
come. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I actually I used to not believe in phantom touch, but it happened to me one time. Just
mean, my
it
phone
happened
does
to
it all
me
the
one time. So
Yeah.
it was I was hanging out with one of my friends, Preston knows her. I was hanging out with Kix, and me and her were chilling one time. This was long ago. Me and her were chilling one time, and you know the pencils that you draw with in the worlds.
Mhm.
So she's a desktop user. So she grabbed one, and you know they hold it out just like straight in front of them, and she pointed at me. And when she pointed at me and like got close to me with the tip of the pencil like near my face, I started
Oh.
feeling
You
it.
felt it?
Yeah, I started,
Ew,
and dude,
bruh.
I backed up and I was like, whoa, what the fuck? And then she's like, what happened? I'm like, dude, I could swear I just felt like the pencil on my face. And she's like,
Dude,
what are
you're
you?
gonna VR chat
And
too much,
she's like, what are you talking about? This and that, blah blah blah. And I'm like, no. And I'm like, come back here. And then I was like, okay, wait, bring the pencil and bring it like back over here. And I started, you know how like if you hover your finger over here, you start to feel like the little. That's what it felt like, dude.
Yo,
It felt like that,
Next-
like the little energy or something there. And I was like, what the
next
fuck?
time you have a laser pointer in VR, point it up your nose. I swear to God, it's gonna feel warm.
And
You'll
I
feel it.
and then I asked her to like move it
That's the
around,
most common thing that people
move
feel
it around
in
my
terms of
face a
Oh, the
little bit,
brain.
and I could feel it, bro.
Brain is a crazy thing.
I could feel it. But that was the one and only time I've ever had phantom touch. And then I thought to myself, I was like, wow, so this is what people mean when they say that they have phantom touch. They feel this little like
It's
energy
that, but,
kind
like,
of shit.
It's more intense than that too, dude. It's insane.
People who like, there's some people who can't take gunshots. Like if you have like an avatar with a gun and like you point and like shoot at them, they will feel it as if a bullet's going through them.
Yeah,
fuck?
It's like
Don't shoot your home.
Yeah.
Don't shoot your
Don't
homies.
shoot your homie. But those are like, that's like one extreme cases of it. But a lot of people, they just feel it and stuff. And so it's like, it's good to ask people when you're giving them head pats, like say, hey, do you have
Get 'em
phantom touch?
I
Just ask if
generally
it's
ask
okay.
people permission to give them head pats.
Yeah, I just usually give someone a little quick pat, and
If I
then
know
that's
somebody,
it.
if I know somebody really well, I'll give them a head pat. But if I don't know them, I'll be like, hey, do you mind if I head pat you? Can I give you a head pat? All right, cool. No, all right, don't worry about it.
Mhm.
Fist bump, bam.
Yeah, I've literally given people head pats, and then I'm like, wait, I should have asked. Okay, I'm sorry, and they're like, yeah, it's okay. I'm like, okay, head pat.
Yo, Covenant, yeah. So if you're in VR and you are prone to phantom touch,
You
you
can
can
feel it on the
actually
touch.
feel like somebody poking you in the face. You can actually like feel somebody like fucking like touch your arm or some shit. It's weird, dude. It's actually fucked.
It's your brain, dude, playing
Yeah.
tricks on you.
Honestly,
is.
100%. It's
It's
like
kind of like that test where you know where they had like someone like have their arm laying on a table but they cover it with like a board or something, and then they have like a fake arm like right here, and they're like using a brush to like make you feel like then they pull out a hammer and just hit the fucking fake arm.
And then you feel it, and you're like,
Mhm,
ah.
you feel
Did
it, and you're
anybody-
like, holy shit.
Did anybody used to watch House?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It had
there
that.
was
It
an
had
episode where
fucking
there was a
Stuart
dude-
Little's dad.
There was an episode where they had a dude on the show that like was like an amputee, right? And he suffered from extreme phantom pain. And then House finally got down to the bottom of it and was able to like help cure the dude because he created this mirror box. The dude sat there with his like his like limb in like the box and like had like his hand beside it and was like, look at the mirror. Now with both hands, like pretend you're like closing your fist, and then like the dude was doing it and like was like doing like exercises and stuff, and it like helped relieve like the mental trauma of not having that limb anymore, and like help like
Aw.
so like I know that's just a TV show, but stuff like that is like actually legit, which is
Mhm.
my like that specific instance.
Damn.
Aw.
So yeah,
It's so
using
crazy the
phantom
stuff that
to
we.
heal genuine phantom pain, dude. Like I know that's
It's
just a TV show, but
interesting.
people have actually done that.
Stuff that we can do.
Brains,
Stuff that
dude.
we
Brains are crazy.
experience. Yeah, bro.
They are the best living computers.
Like in a jar, being wired up to virtual like reality.
Hmm
Like we're Matrix.
Exactly. It's the chambers.